So this is Deadlock Fight Night, chat. Essentially how it works is the champions from last week show up each week to defend their spot. They play in a best of 3 to hold their spot, and then 2 challengers play in a best of 1 to contest them. We run this, and as I say we as in a, not me, but rather we co-stream this every Wednesday at around this time. If you are at all interested, they do EU first, and then they do NA first. EU starts at 1 p.m. Pacific, and then I think it's about 3 or 4 hours usually. I think it's usually about 3 hours for EU to get done before NA starts. And so that is what we are co-streaming. Currently, this is about to start in a minute. They're running an EU recap of last week. So last week, if you guys have ever watched Mr. Fuck, who am I thinking of? Listic or Mr. Michaels, as I call him, or Mikhails. Basically, they lost last week to Team PS, who is a giant name that I can't actually pronounce. So I just call them Team PS. And so Buff and Jories is actually mysteriously not playing this week. Maybe they're on cooldown. You also have to keep in mind we're so early into Deadlock's lifespan. A lot of our early impressions of characters can get changed so quickly with item changes and buffs and nerfs and whatnot to other characters to make like relative power difference.
Interesting. I'm not sure how
it'll be very, very interesting. If I had to pick a team, I am picking DMS, but honestly, I want to see the Haze do well with the Grey Talon. So I'm just going to cheer on Deadlock dudes instead.
And also, more importantly, first look at Talon, where I believe this is the first time
Talon's been picked. I am pumped for Grey Talon.
So,
chat, should I spectate this in game so I can just sit on Grey Talon POV? This guy has to bully people. Dude, I want to do it.
The Zero Mo and Krill actually surprises me. Like, it makes sense because I don't remember casting Mo and Krill here, but it's interesting how Mo just hasn't been quite there. But
you talked about it as a good counter to Yamato, and I think you have a very valid point. The fact that you can alter.
I'm curious if they're running on a 1 minute delay.
Shadow transformation, and you can kill her and make that refresher inevitably useless. But as we are about to kick things off, I'm also curious about how these lanes are going to play out. What are the matchups? We do have Warden not paired with Haze, but Warden Paradox is a pretty similar comp. When you have the kind of carbine to be able to stun into the binding ward as well. Haze for 7, I think that's going to be a lane where Haze can kind of put some serious work into 7, considering he's so weak early on.
Yeah, I mean, you expect Haze to at least go even in that lane, but right now we're taking a look at the 2 lane, Kelvin and paired up with Talon. And for me, I'm so interested to see how this lane goes and if it's going to be one of those games where Talon gets ahead or not.
I like it, man. I like it. You can get the sustain to Talon to help mitigate any sort of like early aggression on him with a heal from your frost grenade, but not to mention you can also slow for the 1 to hit. I don't remember the name of the one off the top of my head, but the 1 for Grey Talon to hit.
What do you think is gonna win? I'm cheering for Grey Talon to win. I think Grey Talon owns.
Shot, and also it's scary in the level of poke damage you can do at times, where you'll just go through a lane and go, wait, where'd all my HP go? It's like, well, yeah, that was 2 charge shots, and
Pocket and Yamato is a miserable lane. I am surprised they put the Pocket solo versus Yamato. Actually, it's actually really funny to think about how sad that is with the minus 15 spirit resist.
You have to be so careful of just dying to 1 power slash.
Yeah, very, very careful. And you definitely want to fall behind his Pocket, especially with the changes we said, for instance, to Majestic Leap as well. And we've seen Yamato, like, together, for instance,
bro, the Grey Talon hits so hard.
We'll be able to
okay, wait. Let's take a brief pause here from the official stream and instead hop into the in-game stream. Chat, this Grey Talon hits for... I have not played Grey Talon since the patch. I forgot how hard he hits for. He's just bullying. Every headshot's like 80 damage. It's actually, he's bullied them both out of lane and he's just vibing. He's like, I'll just sit here. I'll just hang out. It's fine. Wait.
Trap is set. A fire from above.
Here comes. Nope. Dude, the enemy team has to play so scared of Talon all the time. He can just sit here in the middle of the open. Doesn't even care. He's just vibing, dude. Dude, I should play more Talon, actually. This patch sounds fun to play Talon. Dude, he has 1300. Are you going to go back and buy, or are you going to go flank? Oh. It says I'll do boxes. Okay, meanwhile, Pocket POV. Hey, dude, Pocket is... healing right, extra HP, hollow, dude. Minus 15 spear resist is actually so sad versus Yamato. I can't lie, dude. It's actually so sad.
Tell you what, I'll throw in a free kick.
Alright, what does he buy next? High velocity extra spirit, dude. We don't need great items where we're going. Also, meanwhile, in the other lane, I think they're getting hard push on the Paradox lane, but I'm not sure. They're just getting flanked. They're vibing. Okay, Abrams might be going forward to gank Pocket right here. Oh, yeah. Just saw the Abrams. They're fine. They're fine. He saw it coming. They're chilling. They're chilling. All right, back to Talon. Now, does the Abrams rotate onto the Talon? Does the Talon get caught here? We can see Abrams on the minimap. He's walking forward right now. Wait. There he is. Nope. Wait, you're running. Okay, look at this regen. Restorative shot, healing right, melee lifesteal. With an Ivy to share the healing anyway. That's what he needs to stay alive versus Grey Talon in this lane. That's actually psycho. So much. He needs so much resist. Hey, why do you headshot for 100 already?
Time for evasive tactics.
Hey, honestly, that movement is disgusting.
No
He got enchanters. He immediately buys enchanters for 20 spirit and pops his owl. Looks for a kill. 1 HP. Oh my god. Dude, the guys actually went down. They both went down. Warden just got both of those kills. They did trade the Paradox though, but hey. Honestly, I'm really impressed, by the way, with the Pocket is even in souls with the Yamato. I mean, yeah, you probably have to play super passive and scared because obviously it is, you know, fucking terrifying, but still. God, having 40 spirit at this stage of the game with 2 items is so strong. You know, it's interesting. The early game has been honestly pretty tame so far. Like, we have 3 for 3 in kills, but it's interesting. Also, Paradox is rotating, see if she can get a gank over here, I think. Miss. Oh, she got the swap, though. You kill? You kill? You saw a barrier? It's Infernus, though. Do you kill? Wait, it's Infernus, though. Are you about to get Infernus? Classic Infernus. Meanwhile, across the map, Grey Talon dies. Wait, Hayes solo ults. Dude, he just walks up. Hayes ults the Infernus. He's like, no, fuck this guy. See ya, dude. Hi, Talon. You guys died. You all went for a fight at the same time.
I'm dead.
I mean, hey, maybe the Paradox, you know, just don't miss your initial swap nade, and you probably would have killed him without having an ult, but it's okay. But you need 2 people to kill Infernus early. Well, the big thing is Infernus early game might be a 0-3, but he also has the first level of burn says victim does minus 25% spirit damage. So if he gets ganked, but he already has a dot on you and you do mostly spirit damage, he's still going to be a god tier tank. And then you have to actually push through the lifesteal of Infuser. So, UAV online. UAV online, over. Looking for 7. 7 is 1 HP. 7's 1 HP. Oh, he had a spirit shield. He actually lived. Oh, he had divine barrier and enchanters. So even though he's 1 HP, actually barely tanked it. All right, meanwhile, Pocket's getting ganked over here. I think Pocket is going down. We'll see if Grey Talon. This is 1v3 if he's actually going to try and clean this up. Oh, okay.
Away with you.
You know, I say it's 1v3, but it doesn't matter when he could just sit across the map and kill you. Meanwhile, they're chasing down Infernus. Dude, this Infernus is actually running it down. They are fighting so aggressively, it's crazy. Wait, guys? Guys about to get one? Wait, Warden got out, 1 HP. A Pocket's here to clean up. Look at Warden's health, 40 HP on the way out. Now, the other side of the map, though, he did lose his... Pocket did lose their tower all the way over there. Kelvin might be getting ganked right now. Nice, Sean. The Grey Talon's watching. This might be another team fight for this tower right now. I'm more worried about this Kelvin, though. I think Kelvin's might get ganked on this tower. He does have Dome. I think he's... Nah, they're fine. They're fine. All right, back to Talon. The Talon's coming back over. Kelvin domes to protect his tower from the 3-man push. Nice.
Reposition.
They lose tower anyway, but can they get anything out of that or not? Or is that just a stall? Doesn't look like they're getting much. Meanwhile, Haze across the map. Unfortunate. Goodbye, Haze.
They won't know what hit them.
Okay, now they're going to group left lane, take another tower. They're just trading towers right now because they want to get this flex slot. Oh my god, the fucking Avengers have arrived. A great Talon, are you okay? I don't think you're okay. Even Infernus comes to the teleporter. 6 people just showed up to this team fight. What is going on over here? Oh god, dude. See ya. Wow, that was actually a really nice rotate to protect the tower. But, I mean, hey, you can't protect all your towers, right? Across the map, they end up taking this tower instead. I know they're going to take some of their camps, because fuck you. It's okay. They're taking some of their camps. All right, back to Grey Talon. Honestly, it's so satisfying to see the headshot damage. Now we enter into the casual 3-minute break where everybody sits here and just farms camps. Actually, no, I take it back because it's I forgot this was still 10 seconds of buffs. So this was after buffs. All right, buff fight first. Haze, you're not getting this. You're not. I don't think you're. Oh, wait, they got to sleep. Wait, they're going in. She still has ult. What are you going to do with it? I kind of want to watch Haze on this fight. Obviously, they're also another 3v3 on the other side of the map. I think they're mostly reset. Let's go to the other side. Grey Talon Ward look like they're cleaning up. He still has the owl to chase someone out too if he has to. Alice is really high in health though. See ya. Instant dive. They take his bag. Yoink. To finish off the tower. Peace. Paradox meanwhile picking up the urn, I assume. Seagull, 3 players on DMS have restorative locket. Really? 1 on Abrams, 1 on Geist, 1 on Yamato. I mean, usually locket's better versus stuff like, I would say, Shiv. What's another really good character locket is verse? Locket with Ivy Strung. Honestly, all the lockets are crazy good. Geist. Oh yeah, Geist is another free one. That's true. But the base stats on Locket are so strong now. Dude, they're just getting this urn for free? Oh no, I forgot. It's actually pushed up because they're ahead in net worth. They have to actually push through here? This is so cursed. Dude, you guys, this is so cursed, dude. Oh, what the fuck is going on? It's chaos! What is happening in here? Guys, please. Why are you fighting in the small choke point versus Infernus, Abrams, and 7? 7 has a giant AoE stun. Infernus puts fire on the ground. Okay, first is here. My bad. I take it back. And first split pushing. Okay, I take it back. Just Abrams. It's fine. And of course, the Ivy. I just don't like how much AoE potential's on this team. It feels like it's kind of forced. Look at the souls now. They were ahead and now they're 10k behind. How much damage did Ivy do in that fight? Kuzu Bomb did 1500. Abrams did 2k. The 7 also did 2k. Lightning Ball did 1600. Okay, dude. Oh god, I think some of those early fights, I feel like you have to be so careful if you're the team in the lead. It's just like, with the positioning being so awkward in such close quarters of these chokes, and the enemy team can take those fights in such an awkward position. It feels so high risk. Like it's an I throw the game button. And those early urns, like they're really nice, but I don't know. It's scary, man. All right, give me Great Talent POV again. I just want to watch somebody get shot in the head. All right, oh wait, he doesn't have headhunter or anything, but he does have long range kinetic, so I guess that counts. With combat, double barrier, superior stam. Warden, divine barrier, classic. Fleetfoot, classic. Quicksilver reload. Haze, active reload, Swift Striker. Hayes looks like Sim Ricochet sit at 5k, but she's going back to base. Maybe she's not saving. Let's check to see what she buys in a sec. But we might have a team fight over here. Oh, she's buying Burst Fire, Bull Resist. No, not saving for Ricochet like my D-Gen solo queue gamers. All right, Pocket looking for a flank. Pocket's in. Wait. All in on Infernus. See Warden with the huge engage, actually. Kelvin runs in, pops bubble for the Warden engage to save him and heal them both up. But I don't know if it's enough, actually. They both go down for it. Now 3 people are down. They just don't have the front line. They're just exploding.
Targets marked.
And now immediately they back off and go straight mid boss. So technically, this is a little bit spooky if they have boosts, because 10 seconds, this lane on the right is pushed up. They can boost out of spawn and potentially make it, I think, 2 of them. I don't think they're going to do it, but it is a possibility. That's free. Guys, you forgot to punch? Guys, hello? All right, 2120 is the next mid-boss spawn. I don't know. They just kind of exploded, man. The Kelvin has barrier, but has 8k souls at 15 minutes. That's tough. The Kelvin is just in shambles right now.
I'll fire.
All right, buff time.
I see Abrams.
Oh. Oh.
I see guys.
Who doesn't love a surprise?
Dude, superior stamina in the air is actually kind of crazy. Okay, meanwhile, Warden tried to defend his walker. He's about to get... This might be a team fight here in a sec. Yamato's in. This immediately pops ult. Doesn't even care. Just pops ult. He's like, hey, Yamato, how's it go? Whoa, wait. Whole team's running in? Dude, they're still... Are they gonna do... Are they backing up now? Great Talon's chasing.
Engaging.
Okay, diving a Warden like that is kind of psycho. They could have easily left one person and taken this walker. It has like 3 bars. I feel like they could have taken that. And that's a flex slot. So it's tough to argue. Show Abrams build? Sure. He has Hunter's Aura, Close Quarters, Bull Resist, Spirit Strikes. Typical melee items with Restorative Locket. Alright, so this is a neutral earn fight. I think this might be an actual good earn fight. Assuming they get here in time. Are they giving up? Is Paradox going to catch something? Paradox is sitting on the rooftop. Oh, they're just turning in. You see it right there on the left. They got it for free right now. Wait. Oh my god. Wait, that guy almost exploded. Ivy ran to rescue beam him out after he turned it in. Dude, they're just getting run down right now. Abrams is down. Great Talon POV is hilarious. This guy's permanently on the rooftop or in the sky. See how the guy's zoning? Yeah, the guy's 6-3, dude. I mean, they're gonna trade a walker for walker, I think. Assuming Warden doesn't have ult though. He's just gonna trade for it. And he's just gonna trade for it. He's gonna die probably. I don't think there's a world he kills this Infernus. He's a goner. But he does die for the walker, which does give his team +1 flex slot. So normally this is where I would type worth in all the chat.
I have eyes on them.
Ooh!
They can't run forever.
What's the difference between Great Talon and Vindicta? Great Talon is old and also has a bow and arrow. Dude, they just lost this walker to creeps. That walker changed, man. They're just a little bit slow here. Peace. Stat padding Great Talon. Is it even stat padding? He's 3-2. He's just trying.
I will bolster your mind and spirit.
The classic, who can shoot the orbs across a map first from here? Good luck, Warden. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, how are you going to hit any of these last hits? Inferno's in tier 3 camp. Alright, buffs are in a minute and a half. That's gonna be the next fight. And we also have a big wave on the left side of the map. Guys, the haze is almost online. Okay, what's the haze got? Sitting on 5,300. Burst fire, swift striker, active reload. Slowing bullets. Honestly, if she's going for Ricochet now, she is at 5,700. They probably want to AFK and wait for Ricochet before they fight if they're going to save for it. Also, at a 20k net worth difference now means that you know, that sweet next turn, if they do manage to get it, they'll be chilling. Please go to Infernus. Guys, Infernus has like the same build every game. Okay, he's got Soul Shredder, Kinetic, Healbane, Lifesteal, Duration, Ethereal Shifts, and now he's getting Ricochet, I assume, because he has 7.5. Yep, he just got Ricochet. He doesn't even have Toxic. This is the same thing, though. Same idea. I assume he'll probably get Toxic next. Usually people get Toxic a lot earlier than this. He prioritized getting, I think, Kinetic Dash and a lot of these 1,200 items. Ethereal Shift even before Toxic. Probably just... He was dying a lot early game. He probably wants to stay alive. There we can Paradox.
Dramatic, stylish, I love it.
Alright, meanwhile, Haze bought Lucky Shot, not Ricochet, by the way. Because I want to watch the Haze POV in this team fight. This is a team fight for the buff on left buff. If Kelvin immediately gets caught and dies, Haze gets stunned into a knockdown, into an Abra, and you're dead.
I see the enemy.
Yeah, that's tough, buddy.
Sending arrow. Evading targets.
I see 7.
Took out bucket. Taking it.
I mean, the Great Talon is doing a lot of damage, though. Dude, it's scary to... Oh, that's a nice... Oh! Here comes the push. I think he can kill Abrams. They can kill Abrams. 1 HP on that guy. The Great Talon is farming right now. Pop the L, you won't. Pop the L, you won't.
Setting snare.
Another collab. Pop the L, you won't. Point blank L him now. Do it for the style, bro. He's owning. Think of the stacks, bro. Think of the stacks. Hey, Haze is back. Haze is back. She pushed Q. Oh, Yamato also ulted. Back to Talon. He kills this. Oh, she has Ethereal Shift. Dude, the Talon is actually hard carrying the team fight. This is insane. I have no idea how they won that. With how fast that Haze died, did literally nothing. Like, dude, Grey Talon popping off, and now we have the mid-boss respawning. I don't know if they can do it, though. Are they going for it? They are going for it. I guess they can kill it so fast with Haze, too. Never mind. Holy shit, look how much damage she does to this mid-boss. You pop an owl? Yeah, he's popping owl to cover for this. We'll see who gets it. Oh, it's a chaos in the mid-boss. Wait, they stole it. Oh no, DMS just stole it and they killed 3. This game's over. Oh no, dude. I mean, hey, Abrams does have Unstoppable on his ult. Grey Talon popped owl for it, but like, who's gonna stop you? They have Unstoppable and they have Stoneform Ivy, probably everybody running in. I kind of said it at the start. I was like, this could be really sketch, and it was actually really sketch.
Finding a better.
And now they also get a free urn while everybody's dead. Yeah, and the urn is actually tough. I mean, that is definitely a hard throw. They had just made a huge comeback in the fight before, too, is the saddest part.
First time in New York, Talon?
Abrams like, hey, guys, don't mind me. Just gonna turn in this urn real quick. Appreciate it. Pleasure doing business with you.
Nice to be free of those.
All right, Talon just bought Spiritual Overflow. So he's gonna have a lot more spirit, at least plus 50. It all went downhill in the urn fight. It did in the early game, but they brought it back. Oh, see ya.
Every arrow, Great Talon brings us closer to victory.
I mean, hey, picks like that are what they need to come back.
Let's go yellow.
The Talon deserves to lose when their team lost, even with Grey Talon. Wow, that's brutal, bro. That's fucked up. Hey, we got a pause coming out. Tech pause or tack pause? Is this where we talk shit? I'm ready. All right, well, perfect time to look at items. Debuff reducer armor, classic warden, pristine emblem, intensifying. So intensifying I don't see too often. Paradox, knockdown, recharge, slowing hex, cooldown, headhunter, haze, lucky shot. I assume the haze should probably get... It sounds weird, but... Do you think they're going to get unstoppable next to stay alive versus 10 knockdowns on the enemy team into an Abrams? Kelvin. What do you got? Healing booster, rescue beam, divine barrier. Pretty classic with slowing hex. This is just pretty normal Kelvin support build. Looks like he just built rapid recharge now to get more nade spam as well. All right, what about for DMS? Ivy, knockdown, duration, rescue beam, healing nova.
This'll be over soon.
Max out airdrop, max out Kudzu bomb. Dude, this Ivy build is disgusting how good it is. You have insane wave clear, you do a shit ton of damage and your support. Infernus still has not built toxic bullets. Instead, he built inhibitor with ricochet. So that way the enemy team does 0 damage in the next team fight. Abrams, another knockdown. Abrams just built improved bolt armor. The 7 late game is also disgusting. 7 now has metal skin. Probably for the haze. The Geist has Colossus. Dude, this is going to be tough. All right, we have a fight. We have a fight. The Great Talon. Oh, got knocked out. I was like, I get stunned. Here comes Abrams. Abrams on the hunt. Run, Talon, run. It's over. Well, guys, they built knockdown. The one hard counter to flying characters. What do you do? Well, hey, Hayes is going to get this other buff at least. Well, in the meantime, they're just running it down their base.
They only have one strike left. Their patron is exposed.
Puck, are you just on the run this whole time? What is going on? There's a 7. Oh, no. 7's just jungling. You guys are just wandering around trying to get back to base without dying. Okay. Hey, this is it. This is where Hayes pops off. Does Hayes have Unstoppable yet? She might be about to buy it. Yeah, she did. She has Unstoppable. We have Unstoppable Lucky Shot. It's game time. There's no Ricochet, though. So I don't know how big the ult is about Ricochet, but I don't know enough about Hayes ult. All right, meanwhile, Warden picked up the urn to force it to their side. Gets rescue beamed out. So that is actually pretty nice that they managed to get this urn. He's actually going to go back for it. He baits in the Abrams. He juked it, but I don't know if it's good enough. Pops barrier, goes high ground. They're chilling, they're chilling. All right, that Warden play is actually nice because they moves the urn turn into their base, so there is potential. Surely, if they can take an indoors fight versus Geist, Yamato, Infernus with Ricochet, Ivy, Abrams, and 7, maybe they could win this fight in an indoor situation choke point, right? Maybe the Grey Town will sit on the rooftop and just shoot through the window. Hazel will win. Not wrong. We do have Hazel with Unstoppable, so I can't, you know, completely be too pessimistic about their chances here. Let's watch the Abrams. Abrams has the urn. He's gonna start running it in. But are they gonna give it up or are they even contesting? Because I don't even see him here. They actually just said, no, we're not even gonna test this. We don't even care. All right. See ya. Did they just ping the enemy tier 3 camp? Like, guys, let's go take the tier 3 camp. You guys think, guys, the Infernus has still not built toxic bullets. He's not a believer in toxic bullets, guys. He just went metal skin, inhibitor, debuff, reducer, suppress, just full tank items instead. Doesn't even care. I think now also DMB might have, or DMS might have 3 metal skins. They have 1, 2. I think either 2 or 3. And he just got debuff remover. All right, well, they're going to force mid boss. Are they going to fight this or just give this up too? I mean, this could be really sketchy. They're kind of all fully set up. I don't think, I mean, Great Talon's going to owl it, but they're not even going to fight it.
Going to try to put the pressure on us.
I think it's okay not to fight that objective because you're really, really far behind and you're like, don't want to throw the game and they're fully set up and all that. But now it's going to be interesting. Why owl? Because it's like a 30-second cooldown. I think with how no one on DMS popped Unstoppable for it, they could have maybe yoinked. So here comes the engage. Yamato's in. Great Talon's in the sky. Wait. Kind of an awkward spot. It doesn't have that much sightline. Oh no, don't land here. Okay, wait. Guys, I think they lost. Here comes the knot. The Haze popped Unstoppable ult. The Abrams popped Metal Skin, and I think immediately punched her to death in like 1 second. So yeah, guys, that's a GG. Was that 2 knockdowns? Yes. They had multiple knockdowns in their team. They just absolutely... Oh, man. The Haze did 7,000 damage in 29 minutes. Okay, this is why we were talking about the Haze did less damage than the support Kelvin, who went 0-9 and only built 2 gun items. I mean, Talon had 31k damage. The Talon did do the top damage in the game. I can talk. I know English. It's just hard because, like, they can build Metal Skin. The Haze has to farm for a while. She finally gets online. She gets chain CC'd in 3 fights, 100 to 0 by the front line of just Abrams Yamato just running you down. And then they have 7 for CC. They have Ivy and Infernus for late game inhibitor, and all of them start buying Metal Skin and CC. It's just really hard. I don't know what they can do. I think Viscous is a great pick versus stuff like Mo and Krill versus the ults and stuff like that, or like if someone gets guy swaps, things like that, especially if Yamato's diving in and then like immediately just needs a cube to reset. I like that combo a lot, but I'm kind of curious. The only one I don't like as much is trying to figure out who's like Giga Frontline. When I think of Giga Frontline, or lots of CC. What hard CC does DMS have versus what PS has? PS has Wraith ult, 7 stun, Ivy Stone Form, Mo and Krill ult. Not to mention the knock of Mo and Krill spin as well. And now they have McGinnis as well. Oh, wait a minute, boys. Wait a minute. I like this comp a lot. Wait, guys, they picked McGinnis. I'm a fan.
Now the fact that he keeps his like armor, or the bullet resist that he gets.
The hard CC they have is Mirage. Yeah, they do have Tornado. Tornado is really good. They also have Kelvin Dome to lock people down as well.
As well. Yeah, I mean, you can deny if we're talking about Great Talon,
and they
ground to be able to do damage.
I think their damage is going to be fine. I'm just only worried about hard CC. That's it. I want to keep an eye on the builds in this game for sure.
They go for early on, so I'm a little bit worried. DMS, you can't survive the early game to come on.
I just make Kuzu bomb split push. Yeah, but we saw last game, we saw Ivy do Kuzu bomb build, but just built rescue beam. So you just get everything.
Play out the comp you want the way you want to, so you have to be careful here and very respectful of PS early on.
Hey guys, really Ray through 2 cards, half your HP's gone.
Mo and Krill can bully a lot of characters in lane, but Pocket is actually one of the more difficult characters for Mo and Krill.
She nukes walkers now? Yeah, but everybody nukes walkers.
Is one of the few characters that can play more effectively.
It's just like, it's kind of gross actually. Mo and Krill solo lane, classic.
Because Mo and Krill has a
7 versus Yamato in the other solo lane. And then you have McGinnis and Ivy in each of the duos, which is incredible for healing both those duo lanes.
But yeah, this is interesting. I think Mo and Krill can still bully a little bit, but I like the idea of making sure it's Pocket versus Mo and Krill as far as how DMS organized their lanes.
I agree with that mostly, but the one like note I'll give you, if you do actually see a rotation come through, is that Mo and Krill can be so damn good at ganking because of his ultimate that I would almost want to see him in a dual lane.
They might just swap him out to someone else eventually. Who knows?
Ultimate, so or a free kill as well. So I'm really curious to see how he's going to play things out.
Because you could just have one person rotate over for a bit when the ult comes up.
Never catch out Prestus on the Great Talon. Wait, Together's on the Ivy, not Litz, because we saw Litz play Ivy last week against Buff Enjoyers, and he did fantastic.
Yeah, and it probably just comes down to...
Are they funneling?
What people are
they are doing some rotates.
You see some...
But I mean, he's dead.
Pressure in onto
he's just gone. See ya, buddy.
Not enough. Sunset. with the finish.
I always feel like when people do those kind of rotates, they're always a little bit too far in the front because everybody knows what you're doing.
Over to deadlockfightnight.com and check out our
See ya.
apparel that we have to keep the lights on here to make sure
McGinnis, basic mag, extra health. Wait a minute, guys. I'm ready.
Lovely, fantastic production.
The McGinnis carries here.
There does help us out greatly, so you can check it out.
And just so chat knows, Jason just got 5 good boy points max for that. Well done.
Oh.
And 3 sweaters.
McGinnis one. McGinnis one. See ya. Another headshot on the way out.
He's gonna follow Preston.
I think he might feel. Nah, they're gone.
No, definitely not. Great Talon, pretty high on the shiv-o-meter of please do not feed this man.
The shiv-o-meter. I like that.
Shiv-o-meter.
And just have a picture of DDK
Do not feed.
with of course the hairdo. With the hairdo.
Yeah, I mean, we already have Shiv casting. You might as well put him on a shirt. He owns the likeness to his face, as much as we know. But
we assume. But so we talked about like the gank or whatever you want to call it. And
Crow getting ganked again. He's fine. He's fine.
We're seeing play with me kind of.
I mean, what are you gonna do versus Mon Krill? The guy just burrows and runs away. Obviously, you can get a tornado out of it, but still.
Makes sense. I also think Play With Me might have double dipped a little bit on it because you look at double Play With Me's overall income. I don't think you get that from just one lane. So I think it was more.
God, Yama's damage is so crazy early game.
Play With Me was able to get there, gets the early 3K.
Took another 4 seconds for the next power slash.
And that can create some matchup issues, Jason.
Well, what's kind of cool is Play With Me's at 3.1 with the ultimate, the travel like you mentioned. Preston's who's been left alone in the lane when this happens is still at 2.7.
Goodbye.
And his opponents.
Guys, I also want to keep in mind right now, by the way, take a peek at Mirage's soul count right now. I believe that Mirage has been rotating back and forth, double soaking, and he's now at 3.3k souls from soaking 2 lanes.
A player that's not afraid to do a lot of roaming, especially when
they're funneling him, boys. It's time.
How that style translates over to the Mirage play here. I see Moan Krill pushing pretty deep in the pocket.
What is double soaking? You soak both waves. You go to one lane, take the creeps, then run to the other lane, and your teammate doesn't push the waves. That way you soak that one, and then you go back and repeat. So you get double the creeps in a perfect scenario.
Did not connect, unfortunately.
The big thing about funneling Mirage early is that it opens up his ultimate, so now the rest of the game has to be really, really careful because Mirage can just appear at any time.
That might be too close to the
I thought that got nerfed. It was reverted because they increased the map size instead, so it's not as effective, but it's still possible.
Low HP and you hear the owl screech.
It's just like my Doom approaches. But we see here rotation again in the lane 4. He was Play With Me coming over real quick, immediately leaving, and now Zanya was moving forward with a little bit of Geist support. Decides now is not the time.
It hurts your solo laner to double soak? How so?
The next rotation.
They still get full XP, same as you.
Ultimate's going to be online here. Prestus obviously is the owl we saw before. Wasn't able to connect again. You're still seeing the overwhelming presence he's able to provide in his lane.
You can argue like they lose tower health, I guess, but towers got buffed early game, right?
Potentially see like Psycho,
which kind of buffs double soaking because now if they don't push the wave and they just let it sit on tower, their tower loses less health.
Have to really respect that stun.
Are souls shared? No. Souls are not shared. Okay. The confusion here: souls before 8 minutes are duplicated, not shared, as long as there's 2 players, which is why the whole strategy works.
Yeah, the rotation comes in. Also, speaking of rotations, Play With Me on the move. Behind Sunset in
I have gank time.
You see the
gank time.
going,
JK, Ivy just flew out, so yeah.
I like what's going over there. However, rotationally speaking, Sunset was able to get out of danger in what could have been a sticky situation between the Mirage and the Viscous.
I thought it was shared middle lanes, but solo lanes were single. No, they reverted that. There's been like 5 patches on it. That was like a patch. Oh, Geist is in. It's a swap. And just kidding. You're great Talon. He just kills him instantly. Oh god, dude.
You cannot be within Grey Talon's range for that long just because of how hard hitting his flight does in that situation. Like, again, it doesn't feel like it's that much because it's such a slow hitting weapon, but you got like 3 seconds max before you need to leave or you die.
Yeah, you really have to respect it, and we're seeing exactly why. Man, honestly, I'm kind of really hyped to see how the rest, or even like next week plays out. Maybe the NA matches to see if there's a presence.
Look at him, see in the mini map? They just push with Grey Talon. Mirage immediately comes over to Mo and Krill's like, yeah, I'll catch this wave and shoot this tower real quick. He just used all of his scarabs on the wave, I think, to try and wave clear, but guys showed up, so he backed off. Oh, the owl! Oh my god. That was close.
And you look at the presence of the owl there, Zanya can't really be part of that fight anymore, Jason. Has to back out, and that one owl could actually cost the Guardian, potentially.
Yeah,
Potentially, I mean, it is
they.
a
I mean,
low
Mirage
price.
goes
You can
back to
kill
rear. I mean,
relatively
now
easily.
the 7
still,
minutes
you have
in,
to
the
kinda
double
respect now that they
soaking
know
shot
the
is
house
only
down,
really
which
a
I was
big
hoping actually
thing
that would be
in the
a little bit
first
more
4 to 5 minutes of the
effective
game
this
to
early
get
stage of
someone
the game.
ult really fast. And then if you look, like he's like 1k ahead, but it's not really that big. It's a lot harder to control as time goes on. It's mostly big because it gave him
Spacing
double soaking did nothing. It did do something, but
comboed.
it gave Mirage ultimate before anyone else in the game by about a minute to a minute and a half or something. And so that is really, really strong because Mirage is a global ultimate. Now, the other team played really, really safe during that, and so it didn't really come into the effectiveness or use, but like it was still really, really big.
Trying to keep them back. I'm actually kind of surprised to see how it's been kind of like a pretty quote-unquote normal game so far, considering we haven't seen any Guardians go down. I feel like last week we saw Guardians falling really early on, especially with a lot of early ganks. But
Yeah, this game has been very calm so far. It's kind of surprising. I'm glad we say that, but Wraith on the side lane right now. See ya. And Kelvin just domes, gets full HP, but now everybody's here. Oh, is this a turn? Yamato's coming in to try and turn on the Wraith. But they have Divine Barrier, and they CP out.
Can't get away.
That Divine Barrier, pretty good item.
Just getting little nibbles here and there, Jason, and that's what eventually gets you ahead. And
Meanwhile, guys getting
back in lane
ganks.
4, things are heating up. Pocket.
The Geist just kites out.
Meanwhile, Mirage getting
Pocket says bye.
Walter wasn't there though because Pocket forced out Geist.
Yeah, well done. Really good micro movements, micro plays there as well to kind of punish.
Isn't Barrier also bug right now? Yes, it is. As far as I know, it still gives.
Looks like Mirage
There's a bug with Divine Barrier, and it's been there forever. I think literally since the game, since I started playing. If you cast Divine Barrier on a teammate, you get assists for that teammate for the rest of the game, if I remember correctly.
Especially if it's one of your carries.
So
Yeah,
it is
it's also,
super
I think,
strong
why we've
right
seen
now
Play
for
With
a
Me,
lot of
slow
reasons.
down a little bit because Play With Me has been spending most of the time in the 4 lane, and also might be
That's why a lot of the time you see Paradox
really
with like 20
low.
assists. That's why.
Meanwhile, Owl
It's actually until they die. Oh, my bad, my bad.
makes Taz think a little bit twice on trying to dive in deeper and finish off Play With Me, but the Guardian does finally go down in lane 4.
So 30 seconds left to go. Our first round of buffs will be coming up here. And with the Owl down, I mean, honestly, that's such a really strong ultimate to have.
I'm a hop in game. I want to see what the McGinnis's build is.
And we're going to see both teams start to position towards them where we should be.
I assume the McGinnis is the support pick gamer, and the Ivy's going Spirit Ivy in this
Damage
case.
here from the Guardian, not the ideal time, as we have 3 players on DMS side looking to push the lane 1 Walker. Buffs coming up in 10 seconds, and not positioned to get the
Oh,
last
yeah.
one. So this is
Oh,
gonna be
man,
big.
that's an Ivy damage. Oh, God. It's so much damage.
In on the lane 1, pretty high. You'll see the Ivy do.
The Ivy's so stupid. Oh, God, dude.
Casting buff off to left under contest. Sunset meanwhile playing Viscous over in lane 2.
I don't know who picked up the buff on the right, to be perfectly honest. There was a fight that broke out. In the meantime,
Oh,
those two together,
Kelvin, wait, is Ivy just gonna kill them both?
Path is going down together, able to get a kill onto that
Okay,
one.
no,
Looking for
okay,
a
I was like,
second
how on
all the way
earth?
with me, who's just gonna look to back away here, but there's still 7 in reach to be grabbed, to be picked up here. Models to go for the fight up against them. The Storm Cloud coming out as well. Here's ZP.
Yeah, they finish it off.
See ya.
Storm Cloud in close range.
Man, these early buff fights
You know, at that point,
are
you
just,
have to press
dude,
the
they're
ult,
brutal.
You're probably not gonna live, and you just hope to do a little bit of damage. But oh man, I look at the Mirage here, and I get a little bit scared.
All right, so let's go ahead and game really
I get a little
fast.
bit
Just look at
scared for
McGinnis's
PS
build.
because it's not
Extra
even the
health,
most
stamina,
fed
sprint,
Mirage, but Mirage
extra
is
charge.
being averaged to a little
Put
bit
2
ahead of the
points into
curve.
turret, 2 points heal, and 2
Just
points
bully,
wall
Jason,
with slowing
and
bolts. I think it is going to be a
the way it's
support
being
build.
played right now
It's just
for
kind of
Play
late on the
is
support items.
Very measured and pretty intelligent.
The
so
Ivy
far.
went early barrier straight into rapid recharge.
If this is the adaptation we see with kind of leeching from both lanes here, as we do see the dive come in onto Geist, the wall going to come in to deter push out of DMS here. They go towards the high ground to potentially look for it. Instead, they're going to back away. Mo and Krill's actually here as well, so we could see Zania look for a kill. His ultimate not going to be online though, but at least going to spot out.
Bro, Mo and Krill's damage is not
No ultimate
bad.
required. Go forward. Shoot gun. Throw a few fists at the same time. Still enough to make Pocket leave. I mean, Bone Krill, especially when they're not behind, there's points where it's just like, well, I can't do anything about this, Jason. I just need to run.
Mm-hmm. As a side note, have you seen the custom mod, the custom skin of Krill and Mo?
Oh yeah, dude.
No, but
The
I can
modded
imagine
skins
it,
are
and
sick.
It sounds hilarious.
We have Krill and Mo,
you know what?
and then you have Krill and Krill, then you have Mo and Mo. And Mo and Mo is just baby Mo on his back, which looks awesome. I don't think I can get this guy. I think he's around the corner too far. Hey, I went high. Oh wait, Mo and Krill has ult though. Uh-oh.
Okay, now getting comboed.
Okay,
went
well,
into
the Moan
air,
Krill,
got
yeah, he
immediately
dies.
brought down by the combo, and Zanya goes, no, we're not dealing with that.
Big commitment though. Telekinesis and the Moan Krill coming in just for that one kill alone. And obviously, you'll take any kill you can get. And by the time we see a big team fight break off, I mean, we still have.
Now we need Mo and
2.5
Kelvin,
minutes
like a
next
baby
buff.
Kelvin on his
Anyways,
back.
You're probably not going to need that ultimate just yet.
Also, Jason, across the board, very even, 60 to 59k.
You know what's interesting, by the way?
First Walker
We don't have
losing their Walker, the
flex
PS.
slots still for either team at 12 and a half
A little
minutes.
bit deep, but across
I think
the board,
they are about to take it on that first
even for
tower right
both
now. I
teams
think
here
PS
so
is about to
far,
get it,
and
but it's interesting. Yeah, PS about to get their first flex slot. There it is.
Open air and ground as another owl coming on in.
Oh,
Mirage,
parry!
whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa! You
Gets the
got the
sunset
kill!
away.
Oh,
Just off
bro.
sunset at 2 HP. Oh boy.
See ya,
The
dude.
parry swing there, Jason, is tremendous.
I got another shirt idea. Get buried. Another one. Yeah, that's the first flex slot unlocked as well here for DMS, taking down another Walker. They finally, or sorry, the Guardian. That's another one to go down. No Guardians left.
It's
for
earn
Soldier
time.
Ice. Cumbria,
Equal
but both
earn,
teams will
neutral
have the flex
position.
slot
Let's go.
finally unlocked.
Middle of the map.
And considering how many souls both teams had as well, couldn't come at a perfect time because I'm sure they have the money to spend. As the earn has been picked up here, we might see
Okay.
the first big team fight breaking out when it comes to this objective.
And it's going to be open air. You think about how we set things up in terms of which team wants to fight this.
Interesting,
That's
by
just
the way,
replay
the
there.
McGinnis is not building a
The
support build.
consequences
The
of a parry.
McGinnis went
35
turret build.
HP.
Actual turret
Why
build
parry,
in
though? I
EU
feel like you
is
didn't- sorry, not
crazy,
why
dude.
parry. Why melee? I feel like you were gonna kill him no matter what. Why go for the melee there? The cheeky quick melee.
Because it's muscle memory. It wasn't the right decision, but muscle memory said get up close, drop a quick melee, and they got punished for it.
Punished indeed. Here we go. The soul urn looking to be picked or turned in by Task. See both teams kind of.
Show me this. Show me the earn fight. They're all posturing right now. I think Mo and Crow might get caught out, but I'm not sure.
As they're trying to counter
Geist is waiting.
onto the lane one Walker.
But on the bottom left, you see it's a 2v2 on the Walker, and it's a 4v4 essentially around the urn. Although IB isn't there, so more like 3v4 to turn in.
High reward.
Oh,
with
huge.
Lopez, Buku just drops the lightning ball, misses off Saf.
Mo and Crow running for his life.
Teleport coming through with Burrow.
He did TP. He's fine now.
Get away to safety, it seems.
So
With
the
urn,
issue is-
I mean, it still can't be turned in, and
PS
we're gonna hit that
still
point
has
where
the
Task is gonna
urn.
Start losing. Was it 1% of your max health per second?
Yeah, it's gonna start doing
Once we hit
damage
the
soon, I
90-second
think.
window of holding on to the urn, so just gonna back away. Most likely gonna drop it as well here.
Let's go to York.
So allow. I mean, this is exactly what PS did against Buff and George. They would pick up the urn and then force them to try to go fight at the turn in, and then they would just send like Hardeki to go split push and gain ground.
Yeah, the interesting thing about that though is that PS was well aware of that, and they decided to fight 2 for 2 on the Walker push.
Buffs
So
are
they
up in
said, no,
5. I
we're not
mean,
giving this up for free.
DMS
We
gonna take
understand
both
that
buffs.
Even though earn fight is
So they
a
have
thing,
both
you're gonna
buffs,
use
and
it
they-
as a tool to try and get
PS
split
is
push.
in an
So
awkward
the
spot
homework's
because now the
done by
Geist
both
just started
teams.
taking
Pretty
damage from the urn, I
impressive
think.
thus far.
Oh, we got the urn respawning now.
Let's take out pocket.
Can we actually cut to Task really quickly? Because I'm looking at the mini map and I'm a little bit concerned. Do we somehow have 2 urns in play?
Oh, no, the other urn just disappears, right? Oh, wait, there is 2 turns. Wait, I've never seen
We
this.
should not. I think
Wait, how
yeah,
would
so
it-
the urn is gonna be set.
Wait a second.
That was
Or
pretty
should.
funny. No, so I don't think the
no.
urn's there because we had another urn respawn. Unless you can have 2 urns at once, which I don't think I've ever seen.
No, you can't.
It shouldn't be
that
2 urns
happened
at once. Is this a bug?
There was like
There is 2 urns. We have 2 urns.
2? Wait, are they gonna try?
Wait, they're both going to try and turn in.
It's one. It's one.
That- it- He's carrying it.
Task carrying one?
Let's go, Popo.
Yeah, Task is carrying one, and Psycho's
It's a
carrying one.
bug.
So we have 2 urns in play right now.
What happens when he turns in? Does his disappear?
This is spooky. I've played a lot of Deadlock.
Okay,
Jason.
wait.
I've
I've never seen this. Yeah, what is going on
There's
here?
no urn turn in for him. So like, what does he do with it?
Can he turn this in? Wait, Yamato's just picking it up. Wait,
Well,
you did
I'm
not
so
just give him 2
confused right
urns,
now,
right?
but you know what? Let's just see where it goes.
Wait, you
Let's
can't turn
play out
in.
here.
It's over. It disappeared. He just has to drop it now.
Yeah, you're
Because
right.
the turn-in spot disappears after the first. That's
Spooky,
awesome.
Weird. Also, Mirage is dead.
It's Deadlock Fright Night.
'Cause there's no
tonight, not,
turn-in, so it's
not
just
Fight
stuck
Night.
now.
Things are a little bit spooky. We saw the turn. Lane 1 Walker, they're going to be under pressure.
Oh, the
by
McGinnis
South.
just
Look
picked
for
up
the
Rescue
forward
Beam
line.
as their first support
Kicking
item at
off here.
15 minutes after going turret. I like that. I like that.
Right now. Both teams
So
trading
the
out on
urn will
lane
probably
2.
disappear in the next urn turn in, right?
88k and 99k. So
Or
after all that urn,
Could you? Okay.
stuff going on. No
Is the meta game at this point like that? Okay. Is the meta now to pick up this urn and then sit where you think the turn in will be and instantly turn in while the new urn is dropping from the sky at the normal
We are at a 10K
at the normal
split
pickup
now.
spot?
DMS in the lead here, which I think is really interesting.
Would you not be, if it is an urn, it doesn't have a pickup, you should be able to pick it up and take it and predict. If you have someone else go to the pickup and you predict it with the other urn, right? I think you could do it. Now the problem is technically there's a soul lead, so they would have to take the urn into the enemy base and get ready, I guess.
Be able to take this lead, create more of an advantage up against one of the best, if not the best, EU teams at the moment.
This game is really close, by the way. PS being this far down is super interesting.
Something that is insurmountable for PS in the situation. A lot of presence right now.
Oh, Wraith, you good?
Lane 2 Sunset.
Oh, he missed the ult. Wraith didn't get ulted, I think.
Opportunity here on the Wraith. Telekinesis at the ready. For now, pressure onto the pocket. Waits for the briefcase to be done. Drops telekinesis.
Did drop 3 cards onto the... Okay,
Okay,
Viscous just doing Viscous stuff.
To and fro. Not really hitting
Boom!
anything in the same way, but bounces up and over. Finds a 7.
Hello, 7.
Now 7.
7's a goner, see ya.
Not enough. Bursted down mid-cloud. PS down 1. DMS. Kelvin and Viscous still pretty low. They find Sunset off the back. DMS taking shelter within the shelter, and they...
Dude, that's insane. They just turned that. 6 for fun. No one died.
Lane 3 and lane 4. He eventually ulted in, but he ulted in once the fight was already kicking off for such a long time. DMS pull this one back with a man disadvantage. They're going for the Rejuvenator as well. There's no chance of it still, it looks like, as we can look at the mini-map here. DMS, how the hell did they hold on to that fight with a man down, especially someone who was so fed? Like, play with me.
I didn't see how many people the pocket hit with their ult, too, when they did the engage there. They did miss the Wraith. The Wraith ulted the pocket, but the pocket TP'd out or got rescue beamed out by the Kelvin. So it's just kind of,
With your telekinesis onto a pocket, and pocket's able to get away and not really take much damage. You've invested one of your biggest tools.
EU seems a lot more competitive between top teams in NA right now. Yeah, so far I agree with that. EU is crazy. I also like EU's meta a little more.
Resources out of the pocket probably is the first thing that kind of sets the rest of it up.
I think that, and the fact that, like, Prestus and Psycho, right? We talked about the amount of damage they can do in close, or not close quarters, but necessarily when people are lined up. And
I'm Raj 6K. What are you buying?
Any pressure on him in that fight? I mean, obviously I couldn't see everything happening, but the fact was he stayed alive. I feel like he was able to just hammer down from range, and Impaired Scumbria weren't able to get the engage they wanted onto him or to Psycho to set up a winning team fight, even with that man advantage.
Now, one thing of note is that the urn has been bugged for the last 5 minutes. It will probably fix itself. Probably.
I think it'll be. I think there'll just be 2 urns forever now.
I don't entirely know for sure, but best guess is that the urn at 20 minutes will be.
But one of them will do damage instantly.
A focal point for both teams.
Siphon is pretty good on Wraith. Oh, you mean the Wraith?
Right? No one on the right side to pick
One
it
sec.
up. We do have DMS on the left.
They're fighting. This is gonna be a big team fight for buff, I think.
He's gonna be going for the one on the right.
Yamato's engaging. She's already popped ult. They're just kiting. They're just kiting it. They're kiting the. They're good. They're good.
They're looking for a potential fight here.
Well, they opened earlier with the Amato ult, but the disengage is just there for PS. PS only.
The urn disappeared. You guys are right. It did disappear. If someone is holding it, what is? Oh.
Senses blood in the water. Goes to telekinesis, but that goes very far away.
I dome to get the reset. Let's don't get caught too hard. Mon Krill's all in. Dies. Man, that Moen Krill has 11k souls in 20 minutes. That Moen Krill is so useless. It's tough. They're just getting rolled over now. I feel like they're just getting stat checks. They went all in. I think the moment the Kelvin dome came down, they probably could have just backed and let them go, but they just kept chasing all the way in, and they took the fight to them and just exploded.
PS was just a little too far behind there, Jason, where they saw DMS invested.
God, fucking great. It's crazy.
Okay, we're gonna go in. They drop the telekinesis. It goes 8 miles away onto the target. So
27k Soul Mirage. Yeah, what did Mirage end up buying?
Though they used ultimate early, was able to flank around and make the most of it. So
oh, the Mirage. He ended up buying crippling headshot chat.
Again, we can confirm into PS territory, but down 40k. I don't know if they can do much about this, Jason.
I mean, the fact is they're still respawning in as well. This should be a quick.
See, has ricochet crippling headshot for insane damage.
Go turn that in, son.
How much bull resist shred is that?
We're gonna have a 50k lead once.
If you have,
if they do go for it, they still need to scout.
Somewhat bull resist shred plus scarab plus crippling headshot.
Right here, this is like the downside, right? I mean, you're already behind. The Urton Turnip is on your side.
It's like 40%. Yeah, that's you don't even have resist. That's crazy.
One-sided fight. You're gonna lose the base. You're gonna lose the first map in this series. Here we go. Get gooped. Go in.
It's turn time. He's in. When he hit 4. He hit 4, and he gets. Wait, the Viscous is owning.
Themselves, as it were. The Guinness Wall comes in. This is where PS wants to fight. The problem is they're real behind in power.
Oh,
still.
dude.
Get damage on the staff, but at this point, Jason, I think they're just outgunned. Staff goes in, lays down the
It's just
balls.
Viscous, man.
3-0
See ya.
in favor of DMS, and this might just be it.
The spirit
Man, I don't know about you, I don't know about DDK, but I'm getting really hyped for the fact that EU has so many teams who can contest at the very top
Yes,
level.
I am. EU is awesome. The fact that DMS is taking a map from PS when PS was so strong, and we had buff enjoyers versus PS, and the last week's also being insane. This is sick.
This is crazy stuff coming out of DMS, and they still have a very big lead here. I mean, if you look at
And they get the urn turn in. It's brutal out here.
You're Mo and Krill, yeah, you're naturally inherently tanky, but you only have 12k souls. How can you be tanky against Play With Me, who has over double the amount of souls you have?
I mean, you can't. The Mo and Krill isn't
Also,
even a
Zany at
player
this
anymore.
point
You
has
just
been
die.
Relegated to butter robots here. You know, he just asks, "What is my
Right, the Mo and
purpose?"
Krill dies. 12k
I
souls, you just
someone and
explode.
die. That is what a
What
12k
is my
Mo and Krill is
purpose?
doing at this point. Just be clear.
What is my purpose? Which is set up perfectly, but yeah, man, it's unfortunate. It's like the Kelvin last game, except that Kelvin provides a lot more support and healing.
Zany right now, I mean,
no,
it's
he's
just a guy
just-
in this one's like, I'm
There's
gonna go
nothing he
in,
can
I'm gonna
do. If he
combo,
leaves the base,
I'm
he
gonna
dies.
die,
He's
and,
running in circles.
You know, ideally, Hardeki or Sunset do something with it, but oh man, 50k difference between the two teams. As you know, the movement of Zanya right now is almost just the movement of frustration. As the ability to control the map is just not there now. For
I
PS.
can't even farm. I think he's letting his teammates have the tier 3 camps because like he's basically useless at this point. Don't give him farm. The better strat is probably to give everyone else farm and then let Mo and Krill, if he survives one fight and gets a couple kills, he'll get a bazillion gold from comeback mechanics.
They're not flawless. There is
I assume that's the strat they're talking about, right? That's why he can't do anything. He's just running around circles. He's just gonna have to wait till he gets a kill in a team fight.
And the thing is, not only do they have to do that once, they have to do that
Now the funny thing
at
is,
least 2 times.
I saw someone in chat. They said, "Why doesn't he just take boxes?" Well, the funny thing, late game, like we're in now, boxes are actually worth more gold than jungle camps. So you actually want to take not even the boxes either.
Highest farmed is a 25k 7.
You can
Like,
farm
that
the
should
soul
rightly
spawner
terrify
in
you,
the spawn.
especially given that's at the level where for half of PS, Mirage can look at them for 2 seconds and kill them. I mean, I think you send your.
Wait, the
little
Mirage
girl
has Leech
on a
now.
Suicide mission against
The Mirage is
and hope
Leech
that
with Ricochet
Sunset
crippling,
is
dude.
there
He
to
is
finish the job.
he is farmed.
Because
Okay, okay, here comes the buff. Dude, they're ratting. They're ratting. This is the only way in. They have to crouch as
Yeah, I think that's
6.
Shadow Weave coming out of
They found somebody. Take him out. Gamer down.
And that's Wolfie going down. So finally, Portuguese Cambria have the man advantage, but they did have to
This is
commit
how they come back,
3
boys.
Big ultimates into this.
As Wolfie just wonders, why me? Why me? What did I do? I couldn't even get back into my briefcase, man. But I think you nail it when you talk about the resources.
And
that was 3 ults
oh
for 1
god,
kill,
they didn't
and,
take the right
I mean,
buff.
It helps a little bit.
No
but
one stopped for the right buff on the way
clearly
out.
They need to do that like
The Mo and
5 more
Krill just got
times, and
2k
I don't know
souls
if
from
there's
that.
enough
Hell
time in the
yeah.
map to do that.
I will give him this though. I feel like that 1 kill they just got, it kind of forced.
Ivy's about to have escalating,
We're
right?
not gonna go for a push. We're not gonna engage anything. And
I think this is the escalating power spike for Ivy.
Portuguese Cambria push out of their base. They get the buff. They get casting onto a Wraith, like the perfect buff to get at the perfect time as well. They pick up the solar
Mid boss,
as well.
it's
What is happening?
time.
DMS are giving up so much map control, and they should be able to run this in. They have to turn on their side of the map, and they have a McGinnis to help get they disengage.
Oh, Ivy actually went for a refresher, not
Also,
escalating.
McGinnis is gonna be able to set up there.
Exactly.
If DMS
Well-
rushes, okay, actually this is smart. I think they're going, okay, you have Urn, we go mid boss. This is actually a very smart response versus diving in.
Okay,
to McGinnis
this is
in
about
close
to be
quarters
chaos. This is about to be fucking
at that
chaos.
situation.
4-man
So,
Wraith
comes down
ult.
to the mid-boss fight.
Immediate
So Thesis
dome
gets a bunch, sheltered down
to try
in
and stop it.
return. Sap under pressure.
Okay,
Google,
Mo and
Nearly
Krill
lost,
caught
gets
somebody in the
first
back
hit down
line.
from PS.
Did he cut?
Still very,
Did
very
he catch
healthy.
Great Talon? Great Talon's 1
He just already
HP.
used combo.
What is going on?
Damage is in, 2 down from DMS as PS just works the outskirts of the mid boss. Jason,
All
this
these
could be one of
turrets are
the
just
greatest
sitting
comebacks
here.
ever on Deadlock
Wait, DMS is throwing. Oh my god, they're actually coming back. Oh my god.
Back away to Baser to heal up, play with me. I mean, you're trying to stick around. You have a ton of farm. He gets onto a 3 kill streak, but he still has so
The
many
Mo and
players
Krill
to
is
pull
still
the
alive,
to
boys. The
deal
Mo
with.
and Krill is
They're on
here.
the hunt. They're on the chase. If anything, he's delaying the mid boss from being taken. But for how long, really? Prestis. he
He's
gets
back.
into the fight. But if you didn't
Okay,
notice,
they threw a mid boss. It's a
even
classic.
on his, like, mere
They forced
15K
mid boss and they
souls,
threw it.
he gets
McGinnis
on
had
top
5
of
turrets
Prestis
down.
and
It was a
keeps
good
him out of that
time.
fight. And I feel like that almost single-handedly wins the fight for PS here. Gets in the mid buff. and potentially get some of the comeback they needed. They've closed this gap quite substantially, and DMS now to need
Okay, just for fun, in game, I go to McGinnis's POV. Her turret hit 3,000. She did 4,500 damage in that last. I think that was just in that last fight because we're slightly ahead. I think that was that fight.
They need to kind of regroup here and kind of reset mentally.
Jason, I got a little bit of chills from that though. That is a ridiculous team fight to be down that much.
I don't even know how they turned that around. They caught the Grey Talon. I know that. And the Grey Talon got kind of popped. It's just insane.
Because you don't want to go for Urn, but everything that could
now Mo and Krill's turning in the Urn, right? Mo and Krill, look how many souls he gets.
On the outskirts.
He's back, boys. He's about to have 20k. He did his job.
And what was once
yeah, he got 2k. He's back.
Very much in contest.
I wish we could have seen how much damage each person on Pugilized Scumbria did in that last match, because Sunset
from 45k to 18k lead. Yeah, they still have a lead, but it's very small. Like, this is extremely winnable.
How much was he able to do?
The DMS hard through that mid boss. This is Wraith just built Kevlar.
For DMS to die. Instead, they were trying to set up.
What did Mo and Krill build? Oh, he's at 20k souls. What did he build? Torment Pulse.
I mean,
God damn it.
souls for Sunset to buy up as well. The Owl going to be coming through, but I feel like this is more of a scouting mission more than anything else. This is not looking good. This is getting really rough times here for DMS, who had such a huge lead in this game.
Honestly, I feel like if
28-minute Torm EP. It might have been earlier. It might have been earlier.
Coach was available. You hit the pause button. You take the 2-minute mental reset, because I don't know if DMS is like fully mentally recovered from what just happened.
The thing is, like, if you think about how that all started, right? It was one player getting caught. It was Preston.
Oh, they're getting caught again, I think. Mo and Krill, he's in. Gets cubed, rescue beamed out. Okay.
Nice cube.
As he still gets cursed, dead. Oh my god, how many debuffs are on that Yamato, dude?
From the outskirts, Sunset and
holy shit.
Play it on in with Hardeki. DMS just gets poked from the outside.
Yamato just immediately gets blown up.
Tass maybe about to go down in turn, but otherwise PS real healthy. Not a single rejuve burned here yet, Jason. And
I mean, they have it in. I think they hit a 4-man affliction, so they're gonna pull back and heal right now.
Cube comes in to save Psycho.
Here comes the Owl. Everyone hide. Take a foul. Dude, the affliction put him at 1 HP, and the fucking Owl comes in to finish him off.
So even when he got out of the cube, he couldn't do anything, and they were still able to confirm the kill onto that. Like, Pugilized Scumbria, the item builds that they're going for, the decisions they're making, whether they're good or bad, is allowing them.
Siphon is per target. Siphon isn't per target. If it is, that's a bug.
This has been a fantastic game, and it's done.
Holy 20 dashes. That's why Grey Talon's good.
At least they force him back.
I love superior stamina. It's like dodge, dodge, dodge. Nope, don't want any part of this. I'm gonna leave. You can test in the training range. Siphon is not per target.
Crazy game.
If it is, it's a bug as of dispatch.
And for you chat at home as well, we hardly
I have 5
ever
seconds of
see
buffs.
turnarounds from this kind of deficit. We were at like what 40 to 50k soul deficit for Pugilized Scumbria, and they were able to turn around. That's why we're so amazed right now, because they're playing so fantastic and they're not giving up. More importantly, they know they have a
Just the curse into the Wraith hole. Oh god, I guess cube. All right, Yamato's saved. Yamato can play the game now.
So Psycho 13 gonna get a new lease on life. Nice cube from Saf to stop that from snowballing the other way. But it is going to be a bit of a disengage.
Yeah, everyone left. We're all safe now. We're all safe.
I guess they blew Goo Ball. They have no Traveler, but on the same note, Curse has a decent cooldown. I think there's a world where maybe
what is Talon's build?
There, but I also feel like Jason at some point,
Sharpshooter, burst fire, ethereal shift, spiritual overflow with double barrier. Basically everything, all of the stats, hybrid Talon, but
so at least they're able to secure one of these.
He's just everything.
I feel like the Mirage,
Fantasmic, thank you for 3 years. I appreciate the kind message.
In the draft was, in my opinion, he can be one of the best split pushers in the game. He can push a lane.
Dude, you see the 4-man running into teleporter trying to gank Mirage, and he just boosts out. He's just like, I'm out of here, see ya.
Since you leave one player to split push. But I feel like the effectiveness of that is almost gone, because there's really no objectives to take around the map
neutral earn time, boys. This is it.
Yeah,
this is the fight.
Now, Jason, this is an evidence of how far we've come. Earn fight, even. Full middle. And that is how much PS has brought it back.
God, look how
PS
fast she
now
runs.
The Earn. If they turn in this
fucking
Earn,
the Flash over here, dude.
They will have evened up the game. DMS, you look at where they are on the map. Are they going to contest it? I think you're kind of at the spot where Talon can land a lot of damage to whoever turns it in, but it's not they'll get the rotation in from the Mirage. So yeah, they are going to contest your
22 MS, dude. 22.
Isn't set up to help him turn it in either.
She could have made it. You think if she's all in for fun? It'd be
And they
hilarious.
have together looking to push out lane 4. So it's really, we're not going to see the turn in. If anything,
everybody's
I feel like
crouching,
TS are
waiting
kind
for a
of
play.
buying
Everybody's
time
ratting
for
right now.
Team
It's
TMS
game
from
time.
farming up here while they're allowing together to
Nobody
farm.
knows where
They
anybody
push
is.
the right
Everybody's
lane.
ratting. Here we
He's
go.
gonna be
Someone's gonna get
teleported
caught.
to join the fight, and we are gonna have the
Wait, Raze is like,
66
fuck it, I'm going for turn in,
He does
bye.
have the Traveler up too.
Goes for the
She
quick
got it.
turn
She got
in.
it. Earn turned in. Earn turned in. But you're not in the team fight, which I
Also
think is
not
actually
really
more
something
dangerous.
as it turns, Zania gets picked off.
Viscous just
Concept
rolling.
wasn't here for the opening, was
Wraith gets in.
turn.
It's a
Also needs to
3-man Wraith ult.
goes onto
Kelvin
the wall,
pops
throws
dome. The
the
counter.
out. At the same time, pressure onto Geist.
Yamato dives in, gets cubed on her way out. Classic.
Way better, Jason. But I still wonder about
Wow,
the engagement
PS just
where
got
the earn turn
steamrolled.
in cost PS in the
Yeah, I kind of
openings
wonder
the
if
fight.
maybe he was there from the beginning, if they would have had a better shot. Instead, they all just died, and I think they just lose the game. DMS has a huge team fight to win.
DMS take the game right here, right now.
What is going on? Honestly, hard to say.
On the brink of defeat and get the first map.
That right there, it was
those
straight up the
moving in
Wraith went to
shrines still
turn
need
in.
to be taken out,
DMS
but yeah,
all
Jason,
6 engaged, and I think they're down 1, and they just kind of got blown up.
Damage on to the patron, and I say close. Nix that. This one's probably over. Ivy's not gonna be able to delay.
No, they can't. This game's over.
In 10 seconds, DMS they get themselves out of the fire that they threw themselves into.
Oh man, here we go. Patron about to descend here. Still 20 seconds on the pretty big carry. Sunset 34, Hardeki 18.
They just instantly used knockdown on Ivy and spawned a 4-storm to stone form. Goodbye. That was a really good game. PS honestly was so close to making a comeback. Considering they were down, they were up 55k souls, or sorry, they were down 55k souls, and they almost made a comeback, and they were within 10k, and it came down to one lost team fight at the end of the game to determine who wins. That is a good game. That is a very good game. Check the damage.
That was probably one of the best matches I've seen in Deadlock so far.
Dude, look at this Ivy, dude. Rapid recharge, Kevlar refresher, Ivy, gigadam. The McGinnis only 14k.
The post in the rejuice deal that happened, but yeah, what an insane. So
That's tough. That's tough.
And the biggest swing of
Mo and Krill 9.9. Mo and Krill having a tough game too.
And then that
I think it probably would have been better if they just did full support McGinnis instead of going for half and half with the turret build.
Within like a 2-3 minute period around that kind of team fight. And a lot
Also
of that
the
was
Mirage,
actually down
dude.
to the Ivy play, I
Bleach,
think, because,
toxic, lucky shot,
you know, we
crippling,
talked
ricochet.
Initially in the draft about how some of the utility here would
Dude,
be better in those close
that's
quarters,
psycho,
and that
but I
was gonna
kind of
go,
that
you
is
know,
so
over
much
the course, like, you know,
damage.
together,
Oh
like
my
Zania,
God.
you know, there.
Yamato
And
with
at that point in
only
the game,
what is
because the
this,
farm
2
had been really
deaths?
good on
That
this
Viscous did a
Ivy,
lot of
what
work to
Coach
save
wants
that
basically
Yamato on the all-ins with
everywhere in
Cube
the
every
mid-boss
single
fight.
time.
So there's like nowhere you could really stand, which then dispersed all of the squishies, because that's kind of the issue. You've got all
This
these
is a
squishies
really good game
on
by
the other
everybody.
side. So
This is interesting though. The last game that we saw someone pick Haze into them, they did nothing.
And still have it hit through the cube like Bebop can with a...
I don't know actually.
Oh,
think
that
so.
is.
Yeah,
I think Hyper Beam's a bit special.
Oh no, it does. Cube does not interrupt ultimates, right? So you can technically cube a Haze ult on your team, and it does work, right? It stops. It doesn't stop channel, but they don't take damage.
Is this alpha or is this
Yeah, but the thing
I
is,
don't even know what the stage of
it's
the
not
game
about doing
is.
damage to Cube. It's about when they pop Metal Skin and they try to kill him.
Guess we can't
He
bet
could
fast.
cube the Haze, then the Haze can cancel the cube after the Metal Skin wears out and kill them back.
Give me a 2 mid.
Or it could just be Dagger Haze,
You just go in. You're just
which could be hilarious. I mean, the big question mark for DMS is just the Haze. The rest of the comp is fantastic. They have the Yamato Viscous combo where the Yamato goes in and get cubed. They have the great Talon for insane DPS, Ivy for insane DPS or support.
You're getting a lot of lane control, and it ends up being something that is
The Haze is just the question mark because Haze is easily countered by Metal Skin. PS feels like they have very good catch. Like Paradox can swap you, Lash can catch you, early game anyway. And then McGinnis wall is kind of nice at those choke points at the new earn spots. But I was not a fan. The McGinnis was a non-factor last game. The McGinnis did a turret build into support. It felt kind of bad. I think they should just do full support.
The only thing I'm more excited about is our Get Goop shirts and sweaters you can get over at deadlockfightnight.com. You can pick it up, and every penny you spend on these lovely items will, of course, go towards the production and, of course, the prize pool for these players. But we are seeing the match kick off, like you said, and this is going to be hopefully just as exciting as the first as well. As we can see the lane matchups here, we got Infernus up against Yamato in lane 1. We have Seven and Geist up against Viscous and Ivy in lane 2. We got Paradox and McGinnis, which can be extremely deadly in lane 3 and up against the Haze and Great Talon. And of course, Lash up against Pocket in lane 4.
Yeah, I mean, the solo lanes are... I feel like the Yamato versus Infernus has become a real special. I think it's the most seen solo matchup we have seen in Deadlock Fight Night by far. The two characters that almost always go solo lane, and we've seen different results too. It's not... It's
he took big damage there, actually.
Too, as Infernus just eats power slash to the knee.
Really curious
That's the worst.
if they're going to be double soaking like they did with Mirage early game here. And if so, who's it going to be? Last usually is the first pick I would say that gets it most commonly, but I don't know.
But you sure as hell can do a lot of damage in this combo up against your opponents, but the sustain is not going to be in your favor considering McGinnis going to have a heal to put down to keep her and Paradox alive.
I'm also a fan of the McGinnis Paradox lane. Hayes Great Talon is funny.
Lane in particular, Paradox McGinnis versus Hayes Great Talon lane could easily snowball either way depending on just like one misplay. So in terms of individual play, what's going on in lane 3 probably cannot be of higher importance. However, speaking of solo lanes on the other end,
there it is. Hayes is trying to double soak, I think. See the Hayes? Immediately went to the 4th lane on the right.
Should Yamato get first kill and get significantly ahead, suddenly that's a situation where Infernus is calling for rotates Jason a lot earlier than they otherwise might want to.
Oh, we're starting to see Psycho. We did see him in our first matchup against Deadlock.
And now Hayes is going back.
Well, Yamato is actually being pressured here up against together. And he's going to be forced away. Of course, the burn going to be continuing
he's
to go
dead.
Throughout the afterburn. You can see
he's not dead.
100 HP and
he ran out of bullets.
Like
we need one more refresh.
To back off on the Infernus.
Infernus can just change it up on you so incredibly quickly, just getting the afterburn going, and especially if they can get the catalyst in right after, or just simply flame dash on top of you. It's a matchup that can go from quiet to, oh god, I've just been burned in about 2 seconds.
Very true, very true.
Oh, we are seeing a little bit of jungle being taken here. We see Preston's going to be going off for his tier 1 camp. I believe we saw Litz do the same on his side. It's a relatively calm kind of match, but though in lane 4, we can see the Hayes is rotated around to look for a gank. But Paradox has joined back in, so we're going to be seeing Task to be here to support his teammate, Zania.
Uh-oh.
Both players are way too low for one side not to get an edge on the other.
And we've even noticed as well together going for the extra regen early on the Infernus. I didn't quite see what Psycho had at the time. Okay, extra regen as well. Pretty understandable considering how pokey this lane's going to be for both of these two players.
Oh man, Yamato's in such a... Ooh, this is such a spooky spot. They're both so weak.
Ignited here, and you can see he's trying to commit to this kind of angle as well to really prevent Psycho from getting as much farm as he possibly can.
Yeah, and this is so dangerous for Psycho. There's so many ways that you just die to Infernus at this health gap. So Psycho has to play perfectly to not go back to heal, stay in lane, and get reasonable farm. And the reality is, Jason, you're going to miss out on some farm.
If he gets ignited once, he's in for a bad time.
Otherwise, you're simply going to die. So really good job from Together to fight back what was originally a deficit in the other direction.
Yeah, so Together should be taking a
they fix the timers. Oh, nice.
Quite a bit of this farm as well. From Psycho, who's just trying to play on the high ground. Now play safe, keep getting that farm the best you possibly can. More importantly, don't die in the lane, as then you're going to give Together even more of a stronger presence in this early game.
I feel like this Great Talon lane is mostly AFK until ults chat, because the Hayes is going to play really safe, and if you ever wall off the Great Talon, he just jumps back over it.
Together and Psycho both kind of recovering a bit. Together,
and they're not really going to kill anyone unless the enemy team also walks into like...
From some of that early pressure, as Dan was talking about crates and everything else. You see Lash.
But once ults come out, Paradox can swap and force a fight, and you have Great Talon Owl, so it gets a lot spookier. I mean, not to mention Hazel too.
Susceptible to being ganked. However, like, I mean, Hapex could potentially come in to help out because he's now hit 3k. He now has the ultimate online, or should have in a second. So he could quickly rotate in to go for the kill onto Together, who isn't quite at that 3k mark just yet. But we're definitely going to see something pop off soon. It's been a relatively slow.
The Haze has an early slowing hex into a ganking Haze. At least in solo queue, I've watched him a couple games. Oh, that's kind of sick, actually. I like that.
So a bit of an edge and pressure from
because knife into hex is really strong gank.
Oh, South's coming. He's going for the gank in lane.
Here's Infernus doing Infernus things. Yep, see ya.
No escape here, but he gets the kill on a Psycho before South could even get there.
He can kill the Viscous too. Go first cube.
Oh, no. Concussive combustion forces out the cube.
Oh, never mind. Owl's here.
Owl, that's cheating. You can't.
He hit the parry. Wait, he hit the parry.
No, the parry. No way. Goes in. Is it gonna happen? No.
He's dead. He dies.
Raid boss, like,
right?
Right?
Down 50? Well, right?
50 HP off that
he actually got out.
By Sunset. I mean,
oh my god.
The respect they're giving Together, they're sending that many things their way. The parry not going to work this time as Psycho gets the kill. Wow, that was an amazing play together. Almost turned that around 1v2.
Okay, this is the funnel of
Also,
feed.
I mean, it was smart to bring the Viscous over there. The problem is that Psycho, whether it's just trying to keep the Infernus interested or not, could not stay alive long enough for the proper 1v2, which turned into the...
Oh, Hayes is
1v1.
diving. Let's go, boys.
Pressure onto the last.
See ya.
Sleep dart finish.
Hey, you're right. The Haze. Look at the Haze. Buys
Execution coming on in from Play
early
With Me
slowing
as they
hex
look
for
to finish
early
off the
game
Dark in lane
ganks.
4.
Buys ammo
Yeah,
scav,
I mean,
early
this would be
spirit.
good.
You're
I
just
mean,
chilling.
The fact is that you've seen Play With Me be able to rotate. We know how strong Play
You're
With
doing
Me
the
can
same
be
build that
as
someone said they
carry
saw
ball.
him do
He came
earlier in
back
solo
with
queue.
Wraith just 2 weeks ago in Deadlock Fight Night
It's a
number 2.
ganking Haze early game where you
And with,
grab
the Guardian going down
sleepless
as well, if it does
slowing
go
hex
down,
and just
which
set
it
up
looks like
ganks for the
it won't
team.
at the moment, it allows him to roam even more. So we're gonna start hitting that crucial
Boom!
point where you can't share souls anymore at 8 minutes, and that was a lot of damage out of Zanya.
Yeah, Zenya is always impressed, particularly on initiation heroes. I think over time, Lash has basically been Zenya's most signature hero, and I've never really watched a game with PS where I thought, man, Zenya was the problem. Often quite the opposite of just.
The McGinnis, I think, is
usually
doing the
right
same
place,
build.
right time on
Interesting.
Lash.
With her
So
early
PS
slowing
is gonna
bullets.
Bring things back, Jason. Force our first map 3. I wouldn't be surprised if Zenya has a huge reason for it.
We do see great Talon played by Press is going to be coming over to lane 4 here looking for a fight. He doesn't have out up just yet, but we can see their opponents have backed away. I think one of the surprising things with me that I've seen this game so far is the fact that PlayMe is in lane 4. And obviously when you play from lane 4, especially as someone who can gank really well, you're not really going to get involved with the left-hand side of the map, right? Unless you teleport
Zero
over.
gun item
If you be in
Viscous.
lane 3,
I
you
am
can
not a
easily
believer in
overtake
zero gun
you.
items at 7 minutes. I'm just not.
Here we go. Concussive combustion coming through. It looks like the kill will happen as well.
Psycho using
He did get the burn. He just dies. Wow, that zip line actually clutch.
I love the use of
The zip line to dodge and front assault.
The buy
Clean.
just enough time to survive for the Ivy to get there and even set up the power slash. It was such
fair.
good use of terrain.
Paradox at the same time, though.
You can't do that. That's an unwritten rule.
Owl goes in, I think, to finish off somebody. Oh, McGinnis, you're fucked.
Psycho, they're gonna continue to dive. Blitz gonna fall from this one. McGinnis goes down. So does the Guardians. It's a 1-for-1
Looks like they're trading.
overall.
It's traded towers 1-for-1.
Yeah, really good job by Psycho, and it's so cool to me to see as well Psycho and together go head to head like this because they're both extremely good Yamato players, so they know how to play around their counters or their opponents, especially with like an Infernus in there. So it's kind of like a little mini chess game between these two players.
Oh, big swap. Can he kill her though?
Swap
Nice.
on
Flash
to
is here
A's
too.
and Play with me, nowhere to go.
Oh, they tried to ult to catch the Grey Talon, and Grey Talon just flies away with the new dash.
Went for the death slam. I don't think
Grey
he got
Talon dash
the
is crazy.
I think he was looking for Talon on the other side.
Yeah, just canceled. Oh, the trap gonna be coming through. Gets a catch, but again,
Paradox
just
is
kinda by
really
himself.
weak, but he
Not
doesn't
really
have
much
Owl to
Press
finish
can
him.
do about this. In the meantime, you can see in lane 1 as well, it's gonna be Psycho and Hafex together to defend against the McGinnis and Infernus, funny enough. But we have hit the 8-minute mark, right? So the sharing of souls is gonna be gone. So you have to be very wise about who you're gonna give farm to who.
Oh yeah.
It looks like they're gonna keep.
I mean, at this
putting
point,
Wolfie in the solo lane over towards one.
I
No,
think
it's
the
actually kind of
McGinnis-
hovering around.
I wonder if I think she might be doing the same build as last game. Where she goes turret build with rescue beam because it did carry one of the mid fights.
Gets a soul exchange.
We'll see how it goes.
Reel in the
Oh,
haze. Return fire. up,
Geist
and,
is tanking.
The fish might be fighting back, as it turns out. But you look at the main map, you see our Decky just sitting in the middle with soul exchange up. You go, okay, I know what's going to happen here, and doesn't quite work out as planned. Meanwhile, the motto.
How does that power slash hit him?
Vault building. Psycho just laying away.
McGinnis is just trying her
Goes
best.
for the parry, does not connect. And Psycho.
Oh, pops ult to counter Infernus ult. You gonna chase or not? Oh, she got the
Fight
connect.
so long for no one to come and help him out. The concussive combustion gonna be a little bit too slow here as he looks to back off from this one now, and we can see DMS looking to take charge to start taking.
All right, buffs
objectives.
and
The
15,
buff
buffs and
come up as
15.
well, and it looks like DMS will be able to secure both of them on the sides of the map.
Jason, they've made tweaks to it, but Grapple still does some of the most graphically ridiculous things I've seen in this game, where it's like, how'd that Grapple hit? Meanwhile, wall, quick finish off on the Hapex, and DMS, it's even in terms of income, but DMS is looking very scary thus far.
Oh, for sure. I mean, this should be a push onto this Guardian as well. They have 4 players on the left-hand side of lane 1 here on the map. PS wants to
See ya.
secure their second.
Tower
Psycho's gonna go
time.
down. No real chance for him to escape. In the meantime,
They got
you
4
see
people on this
counter
side of the
push
map.
from Saf onto lane 2.
Is DMS going to be trading anything
And
for
at the
this?
same time, you do have great talent played by Prestis looking on to
Both teams still need one more tower for. Oh, guys. Wait, guys just kills him.
He's tanking the as well.
See ya.
Also getting
Hardeki
hit by
brawl.
return fire at the same time. Hardeki though gets taken out from the side. Wolfie rotated on in. Both teams right now looking for Guardians.
Oh, that's a trade, I guess.
And that is going to be Flex Slot coming on in for DMS.
Yep,
Meanwhile,
big flex
we
slot
got
coming in.
Zanya with Earn. Both teams pretty close, Jason. Therefore, Earn is going to be neutral turn-in. And look, when you're running a Lash, you like these open-air turn-ins. It just makes sense.
Yeah, just makes sense. And also, I mean, even if the turn isn't the goal they're going to be going for, considering they were down players, it was smart of him to pick that up as well, take that opportunity away from DS so they could be in the driver's seat. And with this, he's going towards the turn-in, but the rest of his team, at least three,
Oh,
are pushing.
PS wants the tower to get their flex slot. Yoink. Free flex. See you later.
Yeah, rarely do you see teams go full
I mean, they just die so
commit
fast
onto
now.
the Earn at the beginning. It's
Wait, where's
used
this
as
Al going,
leverage
guys?
To get pushing
Target
elsewhere.
acquired. Sees the enemy
We got
Earn.
Owl Cam.
Sun's going to make him drop
He
it.
interrupted it. He did catch it.
Drops the Earn from it.
And now Ivy's here.
Is gonna be
Ivy's
there.
here to contest.
Ivy on top of the Lash and Furnace for the backup. Both teams
Yamato
rotating on
connected,
Meanwhile,
is all in on the
Al drop.
Lash.
Ivy gonna grab the Earn. Goes just
Dude, they
slamming
just
it. Here's
yoinked the
Lash,
Earn off that
dies to the
play.
left.
Oh my god,
The
they actually
Owl
got it.
making all the difference in the world there, Jason.
DMS
What a
like, thanks,
clutch
Dom,
owl.
for running it forward. I didn't know you're playing on our team. And then they also get kills off the back as they get 2 kills. They get a Guardian as well. I think they could potentially get a Walker off this, but it looks like they're going to back away instead.
That was
And
sick.
considering we're
Really
pretty
well
even
done from
Stevens
DMS.
between these two
That was
teams, we finally
awesome.
see a little bit of a gap being built up at 4K here for DMS.
They thought they had the timing to sneak it before everyone else showed up, but the Owl was just so clutch to delay that. That was awesome.
DMS has just been getting way more value, and I believe they way more kills also in the aggregate. Though you know it has been trades out here. And
Oh yeah,
there.
I mean
DMS
DMS off that play when they get the Earn, they're up 5-6K now. They're chilling.
But given what happened last game, Jason, an 8K difference between the two teams, that's light work for Palgia Scumbria.
I won't take a shot. I won't worry about them until they have like a 56K lead. As we saw Pogilai Scumbria come back from that last game pretty damn well. But it looks like we're getting some information gathering out of DMS. The human war being played by Presence and Psycho. They're trying to figure out exactly where they want to go, but more importantly, where their opponents are going to be here. As we can see, PS could be grouped up on the left-hand side of the map. And items again, the first tier 3 items coming through ZP. Again, Prestis, we see the Great Talon always going for that early superior stamina.
Yeah, I think that's kind of, you're talking about item storylines here. Headhunter on Geist, that's a standard the standard gets,
Can't
but
just rely on my weapon.
when you're looking, what do I build on a Talon? It's like, well, build things that let you get away from danger, superior stamina. Pretty good for that, given how it works with Talon when he's in the air.
All about that survivability for Great Talon. We know how much damage he can
7
do
with
if he's
improved
left
spirit,
alone,
rapid
and we know
recharge
still
already.
how
Let's go.
squishy he can be. But actually, we're gonna get a catch up.
Wait,
I think
on the
he's on
teleporter.
right-hand side
Wait,
of the
is he
map to
ulting
the
him
left,
out?
and now we're starting to see
Ulted him out of the
escape, getting shot down
teleporter so he
here.
doesn't finish the cast, and he's dead.
He got pulled down the teleport!
Oh, that was so
Doctor Who fight
nice.
going on.
So a normal stun wouldn't have
Dude,
been enough
DMS
there,
is
Jason. A normal stun,
crazy.
He would have taken the teleport, he would have been safe. Lash was the only character in the game just about that could work in a way to pull him out of the teleport, prevent the escape. Well timed from Zanya, and also just good execution to actually throw him enough to break the teleport to begin with.
Yeah, really, I think we're seeing just like how much Pogilai Scumbria play the game. A lot of the micro interactions between things as well to know to use the death slam to get him out of there. So very smart indeed. And I'm trying to think, like, what would be the next little point of contention? Probably the buffs, because they're coming up in about 35 seconds time. I really want to see both teams kind of pull this because of how it can be a big jumping off point. And speaking of that,
Classic Paradox swap experience.
Getting extremely low.
Goodbye, Viscous.
You're dead.
The engage
There's a
power
7 ball
of
on
PS
us.
is still very,
It's
very high
toxic.
between the Lash and the Paradox.
Is this a draft diff or is
Perry,
EMS
please,
like that?
don't hit
I don't
me,
think it's
sir.
really a big draft
ZP,
diff.
we're
The
gonna see a trade
haze
from Walkers on both
is
sides,
not
though, because
doing-
we see both teams kind of trying to push it.
Usually early game haze isn't that big of a
We see
threat.
PS look to get the first one, but we see the engage on the high ground as well here at a Sunset.
Yeah, DMS finding 2 important pickoffs.
I think you just have a lot of competition in Europe. We had Buff Enjoyers last week, who is owning, and then PS beat them, and now DMS is here.
For PS on the left.
Like, these are also insanely close games. Nice buff. That's a huge buff for Pocket.
You gotta like that one.
Oh, for sure. Just like we saw with Sunset, the big turnaround on the Wraith last game. Able to get the casting buff up. I did have to correct myself there, actually. I didn't realize DMS were defending both Walkers at the same time, which is kind of surprising considering they had 3 players in lane 1 to defend, and we're still able to defend lane 4 during the midst of that. But we see the Earn picked back up again. I just hope it's not a delivery system for DMS yet again here. They already had it once. Please don't do it twice.
Yeah, I think a little bit more respect will be given to the Owl, and I also think
Oh.
it's a later game.
The Haze gank, here we go, with the Viscous.
At least 4 people for the urn.
Just fucking hits.
Micro-skirmish here,
Rolls
though.
her over.
Paradox would
Oh,
love to
and
get
Furnace
that
is here. They got a kite.
You see Haze.
He's caught. He's caught. He's a goner.
Not to get hit by a little bit more.
Are there 4 here? What do you even do? You just ult as he dies. Like, well, you never know.
But it's not enough to save the Haze. And the urn.
Yeah, but meanwhile, look where Great Talon is. Great Talon's running the urn.
He saw it dropped between lane 1
They're
and
gonna
2,
have to take
and
the
he saw
teleporter
the
right now to
Brig
catch
sent,
him.
like 4 players to lane 1.
They're
This
taking
PS
teleporter, all of them right now, taking
teleported to the
TP.
right-hand
Is he
side
gonna
of
get
the
there
map.
in
I don't know if
time?
they're gonna get there in time, though.
He's not gonna get it. He's not
Looks like
gonna.
they will.
And
They
Furnace
will
is here.
force
They take
Prestis
teleporter.
to get back, respect this, and not get the turn in just yet. So it works out for PS quite well.
Works out even better with them getting that late pick on the Psycho. Now you see.
Now,
Prestis
in the
going,
meantime, though,
"Oh,
look
man,
where
I just
Ivy
ran
is
over to
on the
other
map.
side of the map,
Ivy's
and now I'm gonna
splitting
have
and
to run
taking
it
a walker
all
while
the way
they're
back."
over defending for the
As,
urn, and Great
the
Talon is just
teleport
baiting the urn.
usage from PS lets them get there just in the nick of time.
Ivy almost took the
'Cause I
walker.
think the way that was working out, Jason, if Prestis had tried to force it, not only would Prestis not have turned it in, Prestis would have died. So
I think
smart
Ivy
decision.
should get
I
out.
was more just impressed
Wait, it bugged out. This indicator was on the.
cooldown reduction.
Wait.
Anyway, that's what he was doing.
The dude?
I was surprised to see that,
He's going for a Viscous. He's like,
were
fuck
able
this
to
guy.
Fight on lane 1 and get over to lane 4 in time to not let that urn turning go through. Very smart out of them and very well timed as they do get the walker in lane 1, but it might
Oh,
cost them their
guy
life.
says swap.
Lane 4 is where it's at right now. Owl gets in,
Is that
Psycho
Owl?
under pressure, return fire popped. Right now, just working Wolfie on the outskirts, trying to put the business to the 7. They do just that. Sunset goes a little bit too deep. 3 down right now for PS. DMS on the hunt.
Challenge.
And
Damn,
now this
dude.
turn-in should be free.
Mid boss?
I don't think they can mid boss. Mid boss is too hard.
I guess the respawn
They
timer
could definitely
be a
get the
little
urn
bit
though
too
and push
quick,
some lanes.
I don't think they want flashbacks to the first matchup against Deadlock dudes with what happened where they were able to turn it around. So another urn turn in for DMS. That's their second of the game. The lead's still in their hands. Almost 10k between the two
I mean, they have a
teams.
lead, but it's not
You
that
can see,
crazy yet.
pretty even spread of souls as well on DMS's side. I mean, you have Prestis at 20k, you have Wolfie at 22. On the other side, I mean, the big carry Sunset at 21, together at 17, and even Hardeki's able to hover around the 17 mark as well.
Yeah, meanwhile, you look at DMS, it's a little bit troubling that your motto just at 16k. They were at 15k for the most of it. And I think part of that is that Psycho, rather unwillingly, has been part of a lot of action this game. Psycho's been stuck in fight after fight, and when you're stuck in that many fights, your farming does take a hit. So
True.
the carry potential of Yamato a little bit blunted as you see Saf just rolling around. Decides not to go in on Inferno.
Meanwhile, Ivy walked in, finished off the walker, and is now flying away with Yamato.
I'm kind of curious how
She
the
literally
Haze
just
is gonna
walked up,
play out in this
killed
one,
the
because you
walker
do
that
kinda
previously
have,
she got that
like,
walker to half
3,
HP.
4 kinda carries on
5
the
people
team
show
with
up and she
DMS.
flies
You don't really
away.
have a front line with this roster, so
That's
for
sick.
them, I feel like they kind of need to almost get a finish like towards the end of the mid game, like get the game to finish off by then, because I feel like, you know, Zanya's gonna get a little bit more tanky.
In the
Hardeki's
meantime,
a little
though,
bit more tanky.
this is kind of
Even he's
psycho.
looking for a bait
They do have a
on mid
McGinnis
boss.
to set up
I'm not even
mid
sure it's
boss
a bait. You
control
have
with
McGinnis, you
turrets,
can get
and she
turrets
is a
up
turret
here,
build.
and this is a dangerous fight.
She has
The
4
last one
turrets up.
doesn't
It is
help this, though,
possible.
Jason. That's the
This is
ridiculous
really,
thing
really
about
hard for
this.
DMS, I think.
If they're going, they drop the wall. Are they gonna
And
get
dude, that
it? They
McGinnis
do.
is fully set up.
PS, They get the raw mid boss. They kill Saf.
I can't believe they
Saf
forced
goes
mid-boss
in
that
and
fast.
Just gets a face full of turret in return. Pressure from the Infernus on the outside, poking on in. Paradox.
Infernus can't fight. That pocket affliction is too strong. Haze is running for her life. She might get out.
PS, it's a very, you know, it's a desperate move in a sense, but it's one that pays off. They get the raw mid boss, and now the game is theirs to command.
Oh, pocket's in.
If they don't lose too many more players, as we do see Wolfie get the kill onto Hardeki.
I mean,
so
this
it's
is
down
a
to
3-for-3 trade, but they got mid boss and they have rejuve
respawns.
respawns. I think they're comfortable with that trade. The boss buffs are up in 10 though.
Yeah, actually, because he goes out of the room and he interrupts Psycho and prevents him from getting into the room to pop the Shadow Transformation, then to get the heavy melee onto the Rejuvenator. He does a fantastic job of keeping DMS out of the fight,
Turn
allowing
time.
PS to secure it. And then obviously they did lose some players, yes, but you know what? They're going to be able to respawn back in quicker than their opponents, and the urn might be a point of a fight here.
Ooh,
as we see
barely
Paradox
missed
chase
that
your task,
swap,
trying to
dude.
stop Psycho from getting away, but we'll just sneak by.
I was
Well, it is
close
still
for the
gonna be a
Yamato.
neutral Urn. I think
The Yamato didn't have ult either. If she got caught by the swap, she instantly dies.
That DMS could have gotten an urn on their territory, so again, they have to approach this carefully. I personally think, for me, when I look at that last mid-boss fight, though, Jason, I just think it's the power of McGinnis right now. Where
It is.
McGinnis can set up.
She's a
it
turret
just
build.
makes
I admit.
engaging into it so difficult.
So annoying.
Not only the active abilities in the wall, but just multiple turrets being set up just makes it a very unappetizing area to take a fight in. So even if you're a little bit behind, it's just effective. And in a way, the only way against it is just to keep tabs on middle and make sure McGinnis.
What? He boosted me, boop Geist into him. Oh no, oh no. Geist is coming. Meanwhile, Ivy flying around the map, 1 HP, gets Infernus.
All the way. Make sure to get the silence on it to really shut that anyone gets
Pocket ults.
Like play with me. But we do see the fight too. Maybe kicking off on the right hand side. We're gonna see PS gonna be down a player, though it's not here to actually contest this fight. So
I mean, man, Affliction is so strong.
Even with the man advantage.
Yeah, and this is where PS is really taking advantage of the situation they find themselves in.
Here comes the turn in.
Turn in.
Yoink.
Underway, Zanya just gonna walk on over.
Huge.
Gets the free
Man, this
drop.
is such an even
PS
game.
in the lead now, Jason.
Even with the mid boss, they haven't really been able to do that much with Rejuve at all yet. Geist still a swap. Geist still a swap.
High damage in
She's just gonna kill him. What are you even doing against that movement? What the fuck is that?
Aerial mobility from the Spear of Stamina. Meanwhile, Geist says, no, screw this. I'm gonna go soul exchange on the
She still has
Viscous.
locket. She still has locket. She could turn.
Now
She could
just
turn.
looking for a quick exit.
That was a warp stone soul exchange as well, because he was about to die. Pressure's gonna go down eventually from Blast Shoes. Nia dives in towards the backhand side here. We need to see PS regroup.
Wait,
here and
it
continue
broke?
this fight if they want to be able to take this.
Must have been right outside Veil.
DMS side. Ultimate going off out of Infernus
It's
here.
a huge
Catches that
fight.
Quick custom combustion.
Walker dies in 3 seconds. See ya.
Like, I'm just thinking, seamlessly going over.
Seven's taking the other Walker in the meantime. All these Walkers, I guess this is the end of Rejuve. They're finally playing off of it.
To their advantage.
If you look at the far right lane, they're pushing the other lane too. The Rejuve did work, actually. This took a while.
And PS, Jason,
That's huge.
looking real good right now. And now the question is for DMS, do they have it in them to get a comeback of their own? Or do we see our first ever match go to 3 here at Deadlock Fight Night?
Right.
I think it will.
Time 4 weeks in.
I hope it does. I like third map, dude.
PS be in the lead in this series so far.
Can they buff turrets more so easy to take like they're no threat?
Early game where you're a couple hundred souls ahead.
So the weird
them
thing
playing
is
from behind
turrets in this
55
patch are actually weaker than they were
last
last patch.
able to play ahead by 10k now in this game. I mean, I find it hard to
They just actually get dropped in the middle of a fight and start shooting more often.
And
Requires
again,
less setup.
I mean, with the turnarounds we saw in the first match, also the first map here of this series, you can't really count DMS out, especially if they give that room for Prestus to breathe and really put down the damage from the air.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad you mentioned Prestus because that's exactly what I was going to talk about. In that, I think Prestus is the X factor here, right? We know how much damage.
Oh,
Talon
do you
can
mean
put
turret
out.
like
we also know
towers
the
or turret like
ways
because
that
there's a
Talon
turret
just
McGinnis in the
messes with your
game?
judgment on
So I
if
think I
you're
got
safe or
confused.
not. I think any path to victory for DMS probably comes off the back of Prestus one way or the other, with the slight outside
Walker
chance
turrets.
Of maybe Play With Me
Oh,
just
okay, yeah.
gets the best
Walkers are very
result
easy to
of all
take. Yeah,
time.
yeah, you're right.
But those are the two I kind of look at as the ones that need to set things up. Wolfie is also pretty fed as Pocket. I mean, even though Pocket is a little bit weaker than the norm that he's been in Deadlock historically, a Pocket at 32k is still scary.
Yeah, he's doing all right for himself. Yeah, definitely the sole leader of his team.
Fox
I'm
is
more
OP.
curious about if Play With Me will be there for the fights or if he's going to be the split pusher for his team. Because if you look at like who can 1v1 him, maybe Sunset. He's at 33k if he gets the stun off. I don't actually know what actors Play With Me has at the moment. So he can really be that like instrumental force to force someone on PS to deal with him, and then that
God,
again,
Geist does
if you
so
send
much
one player to
damage.
deal with him, that means it's one less player trying to deal with Prestus at the same time.
We see the rotations in progress here. Mid buffs about to be up in 20 seconds.
She's setting up for a gank maybe on Paradox. She wants to use
DMS.
defending. Oh, no, she's going to the other lane. They're trying to collapse on these three.
PS,
They push the outer Walker. Now they're seeing who shows up. Hayes is setting up for a sleep gank right now.
Towards the right, Geist now.
It'll probably be
Mid
asleep. It'll like
rotation.
fucking
Buff up in 5
Oh,
seconds.
God, here we
DMS
go.
Very committed
Wait,
over the
wait.
bridge right now, and this is where it's starting.
chaos is starting. Chaos is starting.
In on to the bridge. Infernus laying down the fire in the single.
Infernus is just
Trying to
in.
stay
He's just
on top
chasing.
Of the set, just going up and up. Must have
All right, going up high ground. Bye.
Pressure in from Prestus, in on the top. Pretty good
Dude.
poke from DMS. You look at PS right now, Jason. Both Infernus and Geist.
See ya.
loves
I don't think he knew someone was
takes down
below
the
him.
threat of Prestus. Doesn't let him finish it off, and PS at 4
There's actually like 1,000 damage.
Avoided the worst of it. The fight though continues. Quick trade comes in. DMS Play with me.
7 ulting in the sky. It's a classic.
Sunset on the
They're all
follow-through,
dead.
and TMS, Jason.
7 does
everyone
die,
down
though.
but the pockets.
I'm not sure what he can do to survive against this in a 1-on-3. Maybe just try to make sure to not die at this point as he does get some decent
Man,
damage.
mid boss is up in 20 seconds. I don't know if they can do it in that time frame.
I think he's kind of doing his job and salvaging the best way he possibly
They might
can.
just want to run the urn instead.
As well, and he will escape this one. And
But
there's
if they
really
run the
no
urn,
objectives to
is it
take.
within the
Mid-boss gonna
8%?
be respawning soon, or it should be respawning soon.
I don't think it is. I think they're fine. I think it's a neutral.
To actually commit to this.
Yeah, it is.
Again,
Okay,
you have to
cool.
give credit. I saw someone in chat. They're like, "Oh, this Jason guy, he's such a fanboy of Zanya." I mean, did you see what he did? He kept Pressus out of that fight.
It's 10%
and he got
now,
the
Seagull?
kill on
Wait,
Talon.
I thought it was
And I
8%.
cannot overstate how
I thought they
important
nerfed it
that
from
was
10
the
to 8.
success of PS to win that fight. And well, he talked about McGinnis setting up here in the mid boss, and we're seeing it in action.
Yeah, I mean, McGinnis, one of the few characters that can really...
I thought it was the other way around.
confidently
Oh,
solo
okay,
mid-boss,
my bad.
Started off solo, prepare it in a good way, and PS, they want to flex that advantage. Rejuvenator is coming on down. DMS, they're coming in off the zip.
Oh my god, oh my god.
McGinnis wall
In front of this
down.
guy, in front of this guy, he's fine.
Rejuvenator,
Yeah, okay.
combustion. PS grabs it, and DMS, they decide midway through, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this again.
I agree with that. To be honest, I think DMS's like path back to victory. It's not going to come into a big fight like that again. You can't really use the mid boss room successfully for Pressus, or it's very, very difficult to do so.
Time to
unless
start
you're
jogging.
attacking
Here
from
we
the
go.
outside, but again, you're not really putting out a lot of damage while you're in the air because of that. You're only really getting the.
I mean, they
charge
can't
shots
contest
off.
this. This is
But
another
off the
urn.
back of getting
PS
that
is pretty
mid
far
boss,
ahead
we saw
now.
the last time PS got mid boss.
Another
Going for an
rejuve,
turn-in,
another
so they're getting
urn.
linked in
They're
the lead even
chilling.
Further, a lot of extra income going to their side, and honestly, it's just kind of a slow choke onto DMS to really keep them out of this game and get PS back into the series to take it to 3.
Yeah, I mean, the idea of making it a submission hold is pretty apt right now, Jason, when you look at what's happening, because it has just been slow advantages piling up, and DMS fighting themselves, at one point 10k behind, now about 20k behind, a little bit under. And with this rejuve, it's
Where's
likely
Lash
they
buying
get
for
all the way up
6K?
to 30k
Oh,
unless DMS
superior
is able
stamina,
to find a
rapid
moment
recharge.
for a key pickoff. And again, you kind of look towards Prestus, you look towards Play With Me and
Hayes is Ricochet
and
unstoppable
wonder how
lucky
it's gonna be
shot.
set up, where PS right now, Jason,
We're in late game
they're
Hayes
not full
territory,
default
guys.
territory,
Even
but
though
they're pretty
PS is
close.
far ahead, you never know when a
Yeah,
Hazel comes in.
I feel like PS are kind of itemizing really well. I saw a curse picked up for Zanya to kind of deal with Wolf if he does get aggressive before he can get inside that briefcase and get away, which again, like that's the biggest soul
Oh,
for the team.
what happened? What?
Rescue beam at the
Rescue
same
beam?
time.
He should still. It'll still. He's still dead though. He's banned. He's banned.
Prestus from
Rescue
what
beam
would've been
doesn't
a
save you.
deadly
Rescue beam doesn't.
Really
they
nice
didn't
rescue
know.
beam that also,
Unless
it
they got
just
tweaked
looks
this patch.
Yeah, it caught me off guard as engaged coming out of DMS. Now they're looking to take the fight themselves, but Wolf gets completely demolished before there's a chance to do anything.
See ya.
The high
Wow, they're getting
percentage
hard
onto the
engaged
pocket.
on.
However, DMS still able to get on the Taz. Down the pocket, still engaging. Saf very, very low. Somehow gets away. Hardeki and Zanya getting caught
Wow.
in the meantime.
They
DMS
got
making most of
blown
this fight.
up.
Rejuvenators are going to have PS back up in fighting shape sooner rather than later, but DMS off the rescue beam. can't
Unstoppable!
select
Here it
Paradox.
comes!
Set this fight on a good track. Hayes met with metal skin off the bullet.
Met
pants
with
now,
metal
running
skin.
away.
I mean, he almost killed the other guy.
Was that rescue beam Hapix?
Yes. I don't know.
Because
Rescue beam.
like,
Yeah.
if you want to talk about an individual moment right there, that rescue beam to counter the paradoxical swap into a wall as well, that kind of like didn't really favor it didn't really favor
Okay, so-
task there. Like for them to prevent that ultimate to potentially like
The interesting
remove
thing about
the
Rescue
match
Beam
request
versus
here,
Paradox is when it
standing
swaps
hard
you,
engaging and getting
at
a
the
pretty
end of the
even
Paradox
and
animation, it will
advantageous
always
trade,
swap
like,
the
that was
target
really
to
well
the
done by
swap
DMS
point
there.
of the
They
Paradox
showed the
regardless
balance
of
and
where
they
they
might
are
be
in the
behind
beginning or in the middle of the animation. So he pulled Rescue Beam too early, and so the Rescue Beam shouldn't have pulled him back unless they changed it in a recent patch. Because Paradox Ult will always teleport you no matter where you are at the end of the animation to where Paradox was. It will go through walls, it will go through anything in the game. Now, Rescue Beam, he started pulling at the start of the animation. At the end of the animation, it will teleport him to where Paradox's point was at the end of the cast. That's what I was saying. People are like, what happened to Great Talon? He still got teleported to where Paradox was behind the McGinnis wall. His team wasn't ready for it, though. And so Great Talon just walked away at 20 dashes.
Well, PS, even after losing that fight, they do.
The way you have to rescue beam is you have to rescue beam halfway through the ult animation, so that way it connects, and then you can pull them from the paradox point after the swap occurs. This is like the Giga Nerd rescue beam shit.
So I guess Saf would be the best choice, but I think honestly PS are just going to run this straight in.
I think with the comp they're
Do you go through wall at that point? Yeah, you go through anything. It'll go through the map. Doesn't matter.
Is to their liking. I mean, as I say,
we have another infight, by the way.
Rotator, so maybe they do want a little bit of nibble.
I mean, to be fair, this is where PS lost their last game, right? They went for a turn in the sunset, and then DMS were able to win the fight off the back of that.
Oh, flash hold?
Dropping the death slam, drops on in.
Shooting turrets! He's like, wait a minute, turret build. I better shoot this. I don't think you kill this Infernus, bro. I think Infernus bullies you.
Cannon from DMS in the Talon out of the fight.
Is he gonna run with the urn? He's gonna go turn in because he knows he loses? Just kidding. It's a Haze, bro. Haze is here. Oh my god, Haze is here, bro. He literally just won the fight. Wait. 7? Okay, right.
Wait a minute. Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah, that was scary. It's funny though.
Coming through. Man, play with me. I feel like he's playing so smart, like macro-wise. Like he waits for his moment. He does not go in early, and because of that, he's able to get that ultimate off and get a sane amount of damage done without being interrupted. You can see
the guy's still a swap. Guy's still a swap.
Psycho, but this is DMS's time. This is their opportunity to make.
I thought she didn't take teleport right there. I don't know if she gets out.
Respawned as well.
I guess she couldn't have.
They turn in off the back of that, but they're trying to close these kills out. You get Hardeki down, you offset him, and you desync him from the respawns from the rest of the team, and you should be able to take some objectives.
Is he gonna get the Amato? Hardeki got the soul exchange off.
Wait, how is this guy still alive? He's owning. 1v5. It's Hardeki.
False Psycho's able to get away.
Dude, look at the soul count. 20k, 30k soul swing now.
You have to ask yourself, Jason, what is the damage going to be for PS? Who now?
Okay, last bit, by the way, while everybody's dead. Okay. So you're saying that the Grey Talon stands still until the end of the swap animation, and then they pop into existence behind the paradox wall? Yes, that is how it works.
It's up now. It's up right now.
I mean, look at this. You have 5k souls for Saf.
They will teleport there.
Like this, these are going to be some big pickups. I don't know how many souls the rest of the team has, but you would imagine with them swinging the lead.
God, dude, this late game is so spooking out. This mid boss is very sketch. This is a straight up 6v6 mid boss if they take this. Although 6v5, Geist is down. They can force with the Geist down.
Turrets being thrown in, but obviously not previously set up here. And DMS actually go for the gauge themselves.
Yeah, I think DMS, you fight this on the outside. You do not fight inside mid boss right now if you can help. Although, as I say that, play with me.
Is Haze just soloing the mid boss?
Yeah, I mean, it's a decision.
Haze just soloing while everyone else is fighting?
Furnace right now on the top. Drops the ult. Looks a little bit more pressure onto Wolfie. Hardeki is still dead, by the way, Jason, even as PS contest.
Yeah, he just killed it.
Coming back into the fight. Rejuvenator coming on down. Is there going to be a McGinnis wall coming on in here?
They have Owl. Lots of stuns. DMS got it.
DMS
oh boy. Oh no. PS just ran in and died.
PS lose 3 and DMS on the verge of winning it all.
The Owl again coming up big, gets the stun off, preventing anyone from.
How does DMS get away with this comeback? It literally, that one fight was a 30 to 40k soul swing. Dude, it was legitimately one Hazel. The fight looked completely lost. The Yamato even was picking up the urn and running to base or running to turn in because he thought the fight was over. And Haze walks in and ult kills 2 or 3 and turns the fight entirely. Actual rare footage of a Haze doing something. An early game with the sleep build. Sorry, sleep build. The slowing hex early to game. With the gank, kind of nice.
Heroes, and you think about what's at stake. DMS could be dethroning PS.
I assume they'd have enough metal skins for the Haze at this point in the game. But now it's just they just got it's over. They just burned the boss with Alkfire.
And that is gonna be
Sam, congrats to DMS, dude.
Champions of Europe, they
we now, dude.
Scumbria, and they do it in style.
That's fantastic. We now have 3 different champions in EU back to back. First week we had Buff Enjoyers, week 1 and week 2. Week 3 we had PS, and now we have DMS.
Well, guys, that's pretty insane.
This is hype. And we still have the NA games left.
And DMS just found
dude, look at that pocket damage. What is that pocket damage, bro? Hello? Dude, how many big afflictions did this pocket find?
Yeah, I mean, what more can you say? DMS, you know, we talk about how PS nearly had
he has 55,000 damage. The highest enemy player is 29 or 30-ish.
Yeah, and honestly,
almost double
like
every other player.
There's so
just by pushing ult.
Individual plays that we saw. Hapix with the great rescue beam. to save his teammate. Wolfie off the back of that
11 and
rescue
1
beam goes
Pocket,
in, gets a
dude.
massive
And we were saying
affliction off.
Pocket was
Not to
nerfed.
mention in that last fight as
Okay,
well,
I gotta
he's
check his
able
damage
to
breakdown. I gotta
soak
check the damage
curse
breakdown,
from the enemy
guys.
team and still stay
How much
alive.
is
But also played with
affliction?
me with the way he
Half
was
of damage
coming
is
into these
affliction.
fights. You see
Oh
Hayes is
god,
at
dude,
this level playing
27,000
absolutely destroyed
damage
because
from
it's so easy to counter
affliction.
them, so easy to build against them.
Holy
But he knew the
fuck.
moment to strike, and of course Preston is able to put out so much damage from the back lines. Like DMS, that was a
Damn,
fantastic
that's awesome.
match.
People
And that
wonder,
also
okay, where's
excludes
Pocket's
the
value
healing
right now?
reduction. Yeah,
Pocket's
healing
got a
reduction
bunch of
even more
nerfs.
effective
Well, in this
damage.
game,
That's
Wolfie was a
wild.
continual damage threat,
How many
particularly
debuff
in the
removers they have on
longer
this
fights where
team?
You get even more value off
Oh, whoops,
the
I'm not in
affliction.
game.
The stats don't lie in this case. 55,000
Okay, wait.
damage coming off the Pocket.
They bought
And,
metal skin,
yeah, I mean,
debuff
Wolfie,
remover, metal
I feel
skin,
like, again, it was
debuff
almost
remover,
stealth in how much Wolfie
metal
was
skin,
doing towards the end of fights. but
debuff remover,
this
metal
is a
skin,
phenomenal Pocket performance, and
debuff
it's
reducer.
something that you
Almost
look back
every
on a
player by the end of the
review,
game
I
had
think it'd
debuff
be
remover
super
or
clear just
reducer.
how much Wolfie was doing here, and it was
That's
keeping just
crazy.
PS.
Also, I gotta say, the McGinnis build was not that great. Looking at their like stat line and everything, not that much healing. Imagine if in comparison,
there was that
like the Ivy isn't a support build either, but if you went support McGinnis in this situation with an early max heal station, in particular versus afflictions from Pocket to help regen the team after a team fight, instead you're kind of doing this half and half where they go slowing bullets, Fleetfoot into heroic into recharge. And it's a turret McGinnis, but it just doesn't work.
And so that is perfect.
It's 57% turret damage, but I'm not a believer in turret McGinnis. I think turret McGinnis is fantastic if you put 0 items into it, because the base damage of turrets is so high. Like if he built a full turret, or if he built full gun with tank, which he did, and just skip recharge, skip slow, and just go full tank or support after that, he would do basically the same damage, but actually have Heal Nova barrier rescue beam.
On that one, 'cause I wasn't sure if he actually did get the turn. Okay, so
Also, Hayes was Pocket pretty cruel to your green slots, forcing metal skin and debuff remover. Yeah, forcing metal skin and debuff remover on both these characters is actually really strong. Having Pocket and Hayes on the same team. I mean, assuming the Hayes gets the late game, right? It is just super strong.
All series long.
Get Goop player of
And
the
Hayes
match,
turned
for
that
sure.
game.
I mean, we saw how he was
Completely.
on the Mirage in the first
With
half
like
of the
2 different
series. He was able to
Hayes
get a
ults
massive
in that
lead
last
up
game.
against Pogilias, Scumbria, and of course on the Hayes,
Streamer LCS finals this weekend. Are you watching it? I'll be co-streaming that.
he's not really a one trick, which he was known for his rate. When we saw 2 weeks ago, he was fantastic enough to get it banned by the enemy team, but to show he can do it on Mirage, show he
Boom,
can do it
dude,
on
that
Hayes
parry
as
is
well.
so funny.
Hardest
I
choice
can't. It's just such a funny parry.
I think is a testament to how good of a player he is.
That parry, by the way, was a tale of 2 sides. A, it was good heads-up timing on
You
the
just-
parry, but also Sunset had no business going for the
Yes,
melee there.
yes,
That was
everyone
just
knows you
memory,
shouldn't.
Just stabbing him in the back, Dan.
Here's the Hayes ult that turned up the game. This is it.
Very impressive to make sure that the Mirage is also relevant. Like
It's blasting, dude. This is when the Yamato, 2 people where that ult just happened, were chasing the Yamato who's picking up the urn and about to leave the team fight. She kills both. These obviously are TF2 boomers. The Unknown Omens chat are, I think, 3 former Smite players. And I believe Venenu was a Smite World Champ MVP at one point. And I think Panda Cat, wait, not Panda Cat, but it might have been Elion as well, I believe. And then Dapper, obviously from Valorant, and then you have it's just a lot of people, all from, it's a conglomerate of many different gamers. Mirage first pick. Mirage is a massive pick. EU also loves their first pick, Mirage. Yeah, I was expecting the early Ivy, early Mirage. That matches my impression. The early Abrams is crazy. Okay, personally, what I instead of the Shiv, I kind of was looking to see if there was going to be a Viscous plus Yamato instead, because Viscous Yamato we just saw went really well in EU together, where the Yamato goes all in with Viscous Cube. No Wraith at all is crazy on either team, and now we have Mo and Krill and Abrams for TF2 Boomers. TF2 Boomers has an insane frontline team. Like, what is this comp, dude? They're just Abrams, Kelvin, Mo, and Krill with Lash. They are running you down.
Mo and Krill ulting Geist.
No McGinnis either. Yeah, no McGinnis from either team. All right, so what is cool, by the way, both these teams I do believe play with full team comms. We have Defi and we have I believe Elion also plays with full comms, and he is a deeply passionate gamer, so I'm actually going to step into his stream for a little bit. I think he is a deeply passionate team, if I remember correctly. I am cheering for TF2 Boomers, though, just so you all know. Okay, let me give my internet a second to figure its shit together.
I'm good.
I'm coming to this furnace. Can I dash on this guy?
He's gonna try to spawn here. Does it disarm?
Is it the Smite Gamers? It is, dude. The Smite Gamers own.
Yeah, you're good.
They're gonna have pressure. They could come to you. They're staying for now.
I love listening to player comms. This is my favorite part of these, chat.
Furnace is 1 HP. He bought healing, right?
That's my last bullet. I'm going over.
So this team, chat, has a lot of Smite Gamers,
Okay,
plus
you're gonna hold
Dapper
that
from
right here.
Valorant. The other team, all TF2 Boomers. I cheer for both.
I mean, they're just.
I'm just doing this.
I like both these teams. I think they're cool. But I am mostly cheering for TF2 Boomers because TF2.
Heard. I'm fine.
They're all coming here.
over here. Just cool. Fine.
And Deathy is also streaming with full comms.
Reloading.
Oh god,
Careful on blue. Careful on
the
blue.
choices here.
Baka's still here. I'm fine though.
I'm gonna buy. You can start bouncing. I think.
He's more passion. Give it a minute. Give it a minute. They start yapping, dude. They go in.
I can't tell anymore.
Not biased at all. Listen, my fellow TF2 Boomers, not biased. Not biased. Surely.
Say one more wave with you and then I'll
Yeah,
be.
he's in this camp.
You see there?
They're
You see
both
them
missing.
over there?
No, I don't.
Alright, bet.
I'm coming through. Missing right now on blue.
They're trying to go on me. I might need.
He has no cube. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's trying to catch them doing the jungle camp and just got caught.
On Kelvin.
Oh, dude, that's so bad.
I got put super behind on that.
And now he's not having a good time. The tank man's also streaming at full comms.
Done. There's three. There's two. Oh wait. Come on.
Yeah, they're Covenants over there.
Yeah, Kelvin's coming back to you. Yeah, you're good. No beam on him when he goes back to you guys.
Heard. This is bomb.
Securing every minion at least.
Missing Abrams.
Why not punch out? I thought he might have been able to punch out. I don't know how much stamina he had, but even still, I think he could have made it.
Minion 1.
I'm shooting this Kelvin. I'm beating this Kelvin. Can we go on this Kelvin? Can we go on this Kelvin? Lock him up.
Spelling goo.
Dead.
Missing
Okay, the second one.
Very good.
Going box round.
I think I might.
He isn't running the viscous mod. True. Wait, he's not. You're not wrong. Yo, the 3-minute mark. Time to do some boxes, guys.
He's going on me. Oh, we got ganked. Oh, I'm dead.
Missing Abrams. Oh, he's here.
Should be okay.
All right, do we make it even now and stop by the TF2 Boomer squad with Big Deathy?
You start bouncing. I'm just gonna hold this lane.
I'm coming to yellow.
All right, I think
You got the
he's
wave push.
Yeah.
I think he's Deathy DL now. He changed his Twitch name. Let's check in on the TF2 Boomers. Assuming my internet can handle this. Here, let's pause this one. Deathy's like a minute behind. Oh yeah, I think he is running.
Both of the nades, the ice is half.
Visco's missing, could go yellow. Visco's coming back, actually, he's not missing.
Seven's not here. Seven's back now.
They missed a creep.
Oh, he's running new health bars. They look nice.
I might gank blue in a sec.
He's diving you.
To be willing to fight.
I'm dead, fuck.
Okay, I'm on my. Well, actually, I'm
They're
gonna throw
gonna
one
come
more
purple,
away.
I think.
Are they half or?
Care purple.
Okay. I'm going blue right now, Merriman. I'm not with you.
Yeah, I'm holding wave. I'm not.
Okay, I'm blue. Lady guys is half. Any way we can do anything on her?
Yeah, guys, look at this guy.
I'm on guys.
Shiva's missing.
He's one.
I got her.
Nice.
Click Mirage. Can you hear? You hear?
Yeah, I'm here, but I can't chase. I
Don't go,
cannot chase.
don't go.
Yeah. I'm leaving so I don't soak you guys as creeps. I think in that situation, Boink, you just go green.
I was gonna go purple, but yeah, maybe.
All good. Because I don't get any creeps now.
I just start killing creeps.
Okay.
Let's talk about double soaking still. Getting more creeps. All the micro on the wave management chat.
Yeah, sorry.
One's missing green. Yeah, they're missing green. Shit.
I can maybe rotate. Is there any way you can live?
There's two.
Okay, I think you're good. Okay, you're good.
He's fucking mowing krill, dude. If he's underground, he's fine. He's fine.
Okay. We can catch on the rotation potentially, Merriman.
I got really
Ivy's
good
gonna come
tower
back.
damage.
Yeah. Ivy's gonna come back. She's coming back. Get ready. Do you want to get ready on the right?
I can.
Merriman?
Yeah, I can move over. They're moving over. Viscous on me.
I'm
He's trying to catch the rotate. Here we go. Ivy's coming. Boom. Oh, they showed. They should have hit a little bit longer. They would have had a free
All
kill.
good.
Oh, they might still catch her. He does a lot of damage. Oh, dice dodge.
Ivy's one. Ivy's out.
He's Hex.
He's not
She's
out.
one though. She's actually very hurt on there.
Yeah, she's not. There she goes.
I ulted the
Ults.
Viscous as well. Viscous has to back.
Yeah,
I'm back.
he can't
I
stand
ulted
with
Viscous, he has to
affliction.
back.
The map. He's gonna be scared on Shiv.
Shiv's coming to blue.
He's
Shiv
doing
coming blue.
boxes.
We have a double wave
Huge.
range. They're missing a ton of.
Guys is here.
Yeah, Geist is here.
He's gonna
Geist is
hold the
around me.
wave, I assume, for
Good job,
Lash. Or is Lash here? Lash in range. Okay, I can do it.
I'm looking for Mirage then.
I can come blue.
He's really. Geist maybe over
Also, sub team mode. Can you imagine these North American gamers not picking Wraith? Shaking my head.
I'm on her.
Watch out, Viscous is missing. They could come with you guys.
Dead.
Nice.
Rush.
Missing.
Oh,
Go to it, Rush, one Rush, one Rush.
We're pushing this tower.
Burning, burning.
Actually, fuck it. I'm coming to them. I'm going to them. I'm going to you
no
guys.
cube on discus though.
I need to leave.
Actually, fuck it. I'm going to the Ivy.
I'm taking too much tower damage.
Okay.
I'm on the Ivy.
I need to go
Come on,
back.
dude.
Ivy's out. Ivy's out. Just get the tower.
I'm rotating with you.
Guys in our lane again.
Letting you know.
They just
I might
chill.
die.
Oh, okay. I can't
Is
do
that
anything for you.
damn,
guys in our
dude?
lane. We almost got the
Guys
tower,
does
though.
so much damage.
It's chill.
Yeah. Oh, did you say freeze it? Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Alright, Accurate's already weak.
I can speed down blue. I can speed down blue.
I'm ready to go with swelling hex.
Speed down blue. Speed down blue. Speed down blue. Speed down blue. Fight, 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 fight.
Ivy miss ult. She's
Swelling hex
going
him,
back
swelling
to
hex him.
green now.
He dies to burn here. So low.
Dead.
He's dead, he's
Yeah,
dead.
there's all this action in the other lane.
Tank man.
Back green.
I want to hit this tower.
One way back at the almost there.
I'm chilling. I killed out the creeps though.
I'm
So I want to pressure this tower.
The downside of one
Guys no
POV.
ults. Guys no ults though.
There's
I'm
a goo
going
here.
for a big slam spot.
Yeah. I'll let him walk up a little bit maybe.
Yeah.
Do we go back to the other to the Smite gamers? Go back and forth now. I'm kind of down, dude. I want to hear.
They're nuking this. They're gonna get this tower, I think.
Actually, wait. I think Deathy might be 1 minute behind.
No ball.
Yeah, we're just like
Spectators probably have his mind. No, I'm watching individual POVs.
Dash already.
There's no cameraman to flame. I can go to the official cast if you want to,
I
though.
have ball soon.
I need to be able to
Bolt's
defend
up in
myself.
10 seconds. Make sure we're on.
purple's good.
Spelling goo.
Yeah, I might go to this wall. I'm really strong in here if they do.
They're doing our camps right here.
You got next purple wave, right?
I'm doing this.
Yeah, they're slinging a lot of.
Dude, Cold Front hits so hard for creeps now. Damn.
I bolt in 20.
We're on green.
I have ult. They're gonna want to do blue soon. It's pretty low.
Rotating.
yeah.
Blue, it looks like.
We are fine.
Yeah,
I need to try Cold Front more.
Down. I don't know if he's still there. He probably left
Abrams
one.
is here.
I have ult if we go to fight.
Good noise.
Just keep nuking waves. I got double
Green is
soul.
full missing, guys. Just be careful. 2 off mount.
Is Guy's better gun or spirit?
Next
I think
play
they always
could be
do
full
hybrid.
blue. We see
Ooh,
two
melee
pocket
charge.
My wave's pushed.
Mount.
I can either trade tower or go to blue.
I'll let you know. I
one's
don't see
coming
anyone right now. They could be coming
Yeah,
here.
he left long. He left long.
I'm not playing that.
There's two here.
I'm gonna start pressuring yellow if you guys can turn that.
Two
Two
pocket.
on blue. What's this space's subway?
I'm gonna want to take purple back.
1 minute.
Abrams is subway.
We have buffs in 1 minute.
Yeah.
Lash and pocket still green.
Yeah, what are
We're rotating. Heavy yellow, heavy yellow, heavy yellow.
Oh, shit.
They have to be buff. They're ahead by a bit right now. Their comp can snowball.
Left us co-stream your co-stream.
Yeah, we should
Good.
play-
We need more.
Without
We need
their
more
right side buff, I have ult
reactors.
for this fight.
I
We're
mean,
in
yeah, if
pocket,
we're gonna
Lash
play a
going back
buff,
to
it's gonna
blue.
be right side.
We're all coming back to you guys, right side.
There.
Here, do you want to swap with me?
Okay, wait. Is he though?
Yeah, I would love to.
I'm gonna go purple, and then I'll be on the buff in 30.
Let's just cause some chaos. Let's cause some chaos. He actually is. Let's fucking go.
No.
Let's fucking go.
Exquisite.
Imarctic sub
Oh,
with
thanks for the
Prime.
prime. Appreciate it.
Imarctic sub
Oh,
with
thanks for the
Prime.
prime. Appreciate it. Yo, can this guy get off my stream?
Oh god, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm just an agent of chaos.
I stunned him again. He went downstairs.
Yeah, I'll pick him up.
Alright, this Abrams can. I'm chasing this Abrams.
Calling him.
We go in furnace.
He went up. He went up. Up, second floor.
E2?
He's good. I'm gonna parry
yeah.
tower.
I can cover you a little.
Yeah, okay.
I have full missing
Ripping
yellow.
tower.
Missing yellow, guys. Full missing yellow. Careful, guys, in blue.
Coming.
Okay, we should back up a little bit then.
Furnace.
They're coming back.
You guys are down.
I was here.
Oh, there?
Two purple.
There's 2 on purple.
I'm coming to purple.
Okay, I miss why they're down 4K souls now, but still, I think that was worth it.
Be careful. I'm playing.
Yeah,
it.
nice.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
He's ulting me in furnace.
He tried to punch him out, just
I have two for you.
cancels.
I don't have anything.
I had pin blue.
That doesn't have cube if Geist needs it though.
Three, maybe 3 you somewhere.
Oh, she's got swap. Trade. Nice trade. And Furnace is
The
1.
guy's also 1.
Oh, uh-oh. Not looking good.
I should be fine.
I'm gonna try to hit down green.
That's flowing hex.
How many slows does it have?
I got tower.
They're training towers.
There's still 2
Under you,
here.
green. Going to yellow.
They're still sieging pink. They're sieging pink.
I'm going yellow with you.
That's pocket ult.
Good. I got pink. I'm going yellow.
He's fast. This is coming fast that way. Maybe we can get a pink. We need to.
I'm dead. Yeah. Here.
Last year.
Dude, this is...
Yeah, Abrams coming too. Abrams coming. Pink. You guys probably have to get out. It's already super low.
Heard.
Man, it is actually pure chaos when there's like 3 different fights going on at the same time at walkers and towers simultaneously.
I've hit on 2.
It is so hard to keep track of everything.
I get farmer camps. Right side. I'm gonna look to play Earn then.
Green to blue. Yeah, the later this goes, the better it is for us.
It might be time to go back to the official cast or go back to Deathy. I've been going a little bit back and forth and doing a little bit of a test. All right, Deathy now.
Melee shiv and melee viscous right now.
Okay.
Oh, he's behind by about 30 seconds. So you see the viscous dead body right there.
Go to green. I would go to green.
I'm just gonna ult the shiv.
Yeah, I grabbed her. She's very low. She's like 1 HP near me. She's gonna probably fly away.
I pocket ulted the shiv, by the way.
There's a guy here.
Burning dead. Soon.
Oh.
I have to back up.
I got shield, so I'm just double checking.
Yeah.
Try to leave.
Trying
to get to yellow right now.
Two on yellow. Mirage is really hurt. They're gonna get the tower.
Yeah, we can TP. No?
I'm on the way.
They TP 4 stack, but
Okay. Walker and purple's really hurt.
they're both kind of weak.
They're
But
gonna have
Kelvin
3
does have a
ult
nade
at
soon, I
least
think.
minimum.
I don't see them anymore.
Can I pick up the urn, Salty, or no?
Before over here, do we want to?
I'm gonna finish on this slot. There's an urn on right as well.
Okay.
If they go for urn pickup, we can just shove yellow walker, right?
I'm doing some jungle
Yes.
right now.
I have to go back to base real quick, though, buy some items.
Yeah, he's sitting on
I have to buy
3k.
some items real quick. I'm not there for like 30 seconds,
They're
probably.
doing boxes up top. The box item here. Okay. I can clear the way super fast.
Alright, I'm peeking the tower now.
I'm buying Majestic Leap.
All missing on the map, so I'm kind of just playing.
The leap.
Yeah,
Even though it got nerfed, it's still pretty good, I think.
we're not with you
Yo,
guys.
big fight on yellow now. Big fight on yellow.
Blue.
He's gonna be on Geist here, though.
I mean, I just get it then. Turn this on.
I didn't get anyone. Shiv's hurt.
I mean, they get the walker anyway.
Very killable.
Everyone on one. I didn't get anyone.
Keep fighting. I have a grab again soon if one.
I can be with you, Salty, by the way.
We're good.
Dude, they're up 9k.
The urn is green, by the way.
I can be with you in a second, Salty. I'm just clearing this
Purple
wave.
walker's super low, yeah.
Yeah. I'm on my way, Salty. There's 2.
I should be good. It's
You
just
good?
7, I think. Oh, guys.
Are they chasing you?
It's time.
I'm
Hello,
here.
guys.
Guys, half.
Coming purple.
They missed 2 of the barrage, though.
I'm coming. I'm almost here.
She's one.
She has no
Nice.
swap. Nice.
They TP'd on Raj. Can we
I'm on 7. I'm behind 7.
Okay.
I mean, Raj TP'd in. It's gonna be kind of sketch.
I'm on
Kind of
7.
turned on to 7. Raj walked away.
7.
Boom.
Huge bag.
I need that bag.
Yeah, get that.
1200 bag on Infernus. Money obtained.
Yeah, we need to chill. Yeah, Benji, play your life.
Yeah, I'm very strong right now.
I'm running.
Yeah.
There's Ivy here. We can maybe do their saves if anything.
I'm taking the jump pad to go blue. Actually, I'm good. I'm out.
We good?
I'm out, yeah.
They still have urn green. No dome.
Just push the left side. I think. Fuck the urn, worst case. No, actually, no, we do defend this urn. Defend this urn.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to give up that urn.
I'm gonna TP.
Yeah, Benji will be there. I'll also be there.
Okay.
Our waves are good right now. Our waves are
Yeah,
good.
they're up 10k. Waves are okay. The only tower gonna give up is left tower. Who
That's fine, we
cares?
get purple.
He's in yellow lane right now.
Okay, when they touch, I'm gonna ult.
They can take the fight in the enemy base right now.
They're not going for it. They're baiting it. You can go 7, by the way, or anyone.
Wait, we get this guys. Get the guys.
Coming. She has ult. I'm coming.
Dead.
One.
She saw his ult. She did not get ult off.
Yeah, they're
Nice.
baiting
Go
it.
TP elsewhere now.
We're doing everything.
Ivy just took the urn back to
Deal with
base.
waves, it's fine.
I'm gonna go TP.
So now they gotta defend walkers instead. They stalled it out too long.
They're going blue walker.
I think they're gonna give up at least one walker. With the walker change, a Shiv might not kill that fast, but I think Mirage will.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm gonna go blue.
Fine.
I don't know if they have a boost ready for someone to go back and defend
If you
it.
catch the shiv, I'll be
No,
there,
they
by
can
the way.
TP, yeah, they TP purple, it's fine. Alright, Mirage out, peace.
He just showed.
I swung at him
And now Ivy just goes straight back for the turn in. Fucking rat deadlock, dude.
Moving in behind the Shiv, moving in. Almost there.
He's one. Nice.
Nice, good job, guys.
I need to reset.
It doesn't matter. They were 10k ahead, but look at the souls now. They're only 4k ahead because they turned in the urn for free.
I'm resetting for
Ah,
health. I have silence,
dude.
by the
They
way.
literally,
I have
they
silence
just
now, by the
got
way.
Out macroed on that. That's tough. They need to keep like one person back at base to try, but they would always give up one walker, I think.
Nice.
I have a rescue beam up. Fine blue.
Buffs.
Hey, they got an enemy walker though.
And earn left.
That's big. Another flex slot.
I'm looking towards the right buff right now.
2 green. 2 green, 1 purple.
It's gun buff, Benji. It's gun buff. You got it.
I'm going.
Can we just go straight earn?
Earns it down.
Yeah, we can.
I'm catching yellow. I'm gonna shove yellow for Earn.
Yeah.
I go into our garage.
Ooh. They're gonna try to split, by the way. They're gonna try to split. Make sure our waves are fine.
They saw earn in mid. I can't be there for.
Who's catching green right now?
Yellow.
Okay, perfect.
I think it's safe.
Just don't get caught, Benji.
There's no one on the map. There's no way.
I'm already looking.
This is so weird.
Fuck it.
We have 2 people missing.
Yeah, 2 people green. They can do it now. That's 3. They have at least 3 this side of map though. They got it. They got
Can we
it.
go shiv? Can we go shiv?
There he goes.
I'm not
We're
there.
missing 3. Do not. No. We're missing 3. We're missing 3. We're missing 3.
Oh god, Abrams, don't walk forward, please.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
We're shoving up other waves right now.
Yeah, we have
Do
good
these
split.
ancients
Yeah, they're good. They're good now.
You can do them alone, no? I'll just protect you. I'll push the wave.
Okay, that's fine.
I pushed blue super hard. They're gonna come to me now.
I want you to get the farm.
He's trying not to take farm from his Infernus. Does not want to split the tier 3 camp. What a nice guy.
No one's showing blue.
I can show up yellow, by the way.
I never wanted to spread.
Yo, if someone goes yellow, get ready to kill them. I have silence glyph. We can kill anyone who shows up on this yellow wave.
Okay.
Ready whenever.
I'm close on you.
Oh, I like this.
I'm just hiding.
And their waves are pushed. It's in a good spot to do this type of play. It's a goo man.
No, I'm chilling.
We're a little.
I don't know if Viscous is one of the. I don't know. It could be harder to blow him up.
We're on the way.
He's actually one. He cubed. He got rescued. He got rescued. It's fine. It's fine.
Cube and a rescue beam.
Chill.
That's a good gank attempt. If his teammate was up there with him, that's a free kill, like he said. He needed one person with him.
Get on the roof.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay.
She's around the corner. So never.
Burning.
We're here, boy.
Now they can go straight into this walker, and they still have Mo and Krill back at base defending him with wave clear, I assume.
Guys, one. Nice.
Huge. Mo and Krill is 1v2. They're gonna trade walkers.
Backline, anyone? I'm backing.
I'm with them.
Okay. Chill. That's fine. Keep going.
They're gonna lose both walkers for this.
Keep going.
So there's trading. There's trading.
Yo, what is the 7 doing? He's
That
half.
7's fine. That 7's dead.
I can't go anymore.
Goodbye.
He's dead.
See ya.
Dead. Get these guardians. Get the guardians.
Yeah, get the guardians.
Keep going.
Get the
they're
shrine
not
too.
here.
No, yeah, get the shrine.
They should definitely get the
yes,
shrine.
yes,
They
keep
should
going.
definitely get at least one.
They're gonna
Yeah,
come
both
back
shrines,
blue.
both shrines.
Look to your left. When they
Both
get
shrines.
I think they get both.
We can get both, maybe. No.
Hey, you can get both. You can totally get both. We kill that fast.
hurt when we can.
Back as soon as we get it. If we can.
I'm leaving.
I'm dead. Fuck. Shrine's 1.
Ah, man.
Flex slot, maybe not though.
I think they could have greeted that for a flex slot, but oh, whoa! Abrams almost turned that.
We do have fast ones.
Okay, it's definitely too greedy to go for 2, but I am a greedy motherfucker and I like getting both those shrines. I would have suicided with them for that. I would have done it.
7's not there. He's our highest damage.
They're doing it.
Okay, I'm gonna be in position. I'm gonna be in position.
Oh, it's a classic suicide on enemy base, lose mid boss.
Yeah, he can.
Whereas instead, if they just ignore the guardians and went straight mid boss, this would have been way better.
Nice try.
And now they get mid boss. Oh no, the game's turning.
18.
Yeah, we should be fine. Try to get this jungle if we can.
Nice B hop.
Yeah, I'm getting yellow.
Yeah, we're making it easy for them, alright? Stay hard, let's go.
And now they're completely even, but down rejuve. This is. Woo.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, there's 3.
Yeah, do we give it?
Yeah, the shrine throw, not good. Not good.
Just farm base. Just fight base. Yeah, I'm really close to an item too, so I'm getting this item and then.
It's 6,200.
I could TP yellow. That's a play potentially.
I'm alive.
No.
Are they hunting him or? Oh no. Oh, I think he's okay. They can get out of here.
Try to clear these waves in our base right now. Try to shove them so they have to go for it.
Scary, dude.
Colossus, so I'm really trying. Careful, Benji.
All right, well, he can now phase tech with Kevlar a little bit.
Probably TPing.
I have diviners.
Purple,
Yeah.
if I had to guess. I'm all the way in blue right now. They saw my ice path.
I mean, Calvin got out. Nice, nice. Those 2 lanes are actually really
Purple's
pushed.
a
They're kind of
problem
chilling right
for them
now.
Yeah.
Got punished twice now by macro. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
they
about
definitely
21. We've
after
already wasted a minute
killing
of it.
3 there,
They're
just
sitting
turn go to
waiting
mid
for
boss,
this.
and this game would be way different.
Do they have any silences or curses right now? I don't think so, but let me check.
Yes.
And the earn play was also really good early game too, where they just bounced it back and forth
Does he have silence on suck? He
from
doesn't.
spawn
Not
to
even close.
earn until they finally got it. That was also really well done.
Yeah. So that silence glyph is their best chance of. So Mirage is their best catch right now.
Yep.
Okay.
2 blue, 1 green.
Dice isn't here.
I see viscous.
Yeah, we don't need to do anything crazy. Even if we get a pick, it's like really not that good if they have rejuve. We're not really getting any comeback gold right now. Yeah, buffs are up and Urn.
Urn might be on our side by the end of this, but they pick it up late.
Potentially.
Oh yeah, it actually might be. He's right.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's gonna sound big brain, but I would actually potentially stop
they
last
farm just
hitting
a
and
little
tank
bit
the
more, I
wave
think Urn will
slightly
be
just
on
to
our side.
see if you
They
can
have, like, what, a
stay
minute
within the
left to rejuve,
10% for
Yes,
the
it's around
for the
21.
urn.
Okay.
I can go
Yeah,
Mirage.
they're just farming. They're just farming.
You can mana strike him.
It's even. It's even.
Urn is neutral. Urn is neutral. I'm down to fight it.
You're launching.
I
Damn.
think we should set up for the fight, guys. They're gonna go fast. We need to set up for this fight.
Imagine if
It's all good. It's a
they
really good
it was
fight.
so
We have
close
really
to
good fight
10% net
this.
worth. Imagine if they just didn't last hit 2 waves
Boosting over.
and just sat there. It would have been in their spot instead. In their base.
I'm getting our zip line to go forward at all, if possible.
Bro, last hit, you just gave him like 600
They're gonna be
gold. Oh
there,
my god, I'm
guys.
freaking out.
Yep.
I'm late, but I'm coming.
I'm gonna look for the pocket ult right on top. Just get ready to fight right on top.
I'm ready.
They were
Okay.
over 1k away from
They're playing
10%.
really
It was
fast.
really close, and they had
I'm
3
over in
waves.
like 2 seconds.
Just wait
3
for
waves,
them to
3
go for
big.
the drop.
I see Shiv.
Shiv on me. Shiv go on together right here.
Rejuve is gone.
Yeah, rejuve's gone.
Mirage is gonna split.
Yeah, Mirage is gonna split.
how do
They
you
dropped the
wanna
urn.
do
We can look for an engage potentially. I have silence for the guys, by the way. The guys is gonna play like she's strong, but we can look for her
They're
potentially.
just gonna let their Mirage split until we react.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you want to do?
Look for an
I
engage.
mean,
just
you have
said,
to.
no, I'm
They
muted.
have to start the fight
Guys,
because
go, guys,
otherwise
if we can.
Mirage will split and
Guys,
TP
guys,
late.
lift
You should
in.
just start the fight. They have to start
They're
something.
backing up. They're backing up.
They're backing up really.
They're backing up.
They're
Do not
really
overchase,
backing
do not
up.
overchase, it's all good.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Mirage is splitting with ult. They're just getting out macroed so hard. This is crazy. They can't catch anybody.
We're super spread. We're super spread.
Mirage just left. He saw the Infernus go back, so I think Mirage left.
Way.
I have a pack. I can get a pack.
I see viscous.
You got over there?
I should be fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
Dude, they're just gonna kite us and pick our base.
Yeah, I said one person go back. Didn't I say one person go back?
Oh
Maybe I
no,
thought you
dude,
were
their
going back.
comms. I thought it said one person go back. They had to send one person back for Mirage.
Yeah, sure.
And Mirage is just so good in this situation. You have a Mirage solo splitting, and they have to threaten Urn. If you show up, they walk away with Urn, and the Mirage keeps splitting.
Look at the Shiv. Like, he thinks we're all left.
Yeah, don't abandon Death Aid, please.
He's gonna go on it. Oh my god, he's actually committing to
Over
this.
here on the buff.
Yeah, he's out.
Cut me off.
Okay.
I'm just going. I'm coming back.
Yep. Well, we don't have to remember. We can still fight. It's all good. I'm here. I'm ready.
Come together. Come together.
It's gonna be big ult, big
I
ult.
ulted 3. I ulted 3.
Four man ult. Holy shit, this is huge. This is huge.
I domed the Urn. I'm gonna cast
Silence
it.
his IV out. He might die here, but it's fine. He tanked. He did his job. Getting a 4-man affliction. 4-man affliction. He did his job. He does infinite damage.
There's our ults on top of all of them.
Wait, Boink, Soul Urn returned. He turned in the Urn during that fight?
It's okay. I'm dead.
Oh man.
It's all good. They got their Urn.
I got the Urn. No, I got the Urn.
Yeah, Boink got it.
No, we got it.
I don't know how Boink yoinked it in the middle of that fight, but that's
Mirror,
sketch.
man.
Yeah. I'm up in 20.
That's the game plan.
I feel like the Urn doesn't matter in that fight, and you
we
shouldn't
can
go
fight
for
when
it
we're all
because
up.
it's so scary. If you go for it, you're effectively not in the fight.
And guys, this she has swap though. Be careful.
I'm under attack.
They're gonna back out, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they're leaving.
We don't need to overchase. We don't need to overchase. The game's still pretty
They're
even.
trying to hit
If
them
we get
off
an Urn now. Yeah.
I mean,
Do they have
if he's
fast
is he gonna boost blue and try and take Walker before he comes back?
Pressure on their Walker, and then I'm gonna back real quick.
Okay, they were zipping back real quick. So be careful.
Yeah. Already backed. I'm already backed.
Alright,
I'm
we
gonna
have
steal
a lot
their
of time
saves.
left, a lot of time to catch
Yeah,
up.
I'm stealing their saves right now.
Okay, I'm good.
Dice is nearby.
I just feel slightly sketched now to do this,
Should be fine. Bit of a risky
but
play.
I guess it is pocket.
I'm almost there.
Alright, I stole their jungle too. Buffs are up in 45.
Okay.
We should stack on one buff, look for a fight.
Saves
Yeah.
are up.
We see
God
the only heroes
damn.
We've seen are on left. We see four
What is he
heroes
saving
left.
for?
There's
I don't know
two
what
left, yeah.
pocket builds, by the way. What is
Do
he
you wanna
saving
play
for next
right,
chat?
I think
buff
we
then?
play for right.
Not really? Okay.
Up to you. We can go left.
I think we're strong in a fight. Close quarters. Like, we have
Okay.
insane
Let's
ults.
go, let's go.
Alright,
Like,
alright, let's do it then.
35 seconds or 20
Stay on
seconds.
left here.
Is this gonna grab
Yeah,
point
yeah.
blank?
I'm gonna play
Okay.
really close on them. Someone else to stand on it.
yeah. I'll just go ult them if they go on it. I'm not gonna show yet. Make it look
guys,
like we
no
don't have that
guys.
many people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
guys here.
I'm not showing. I'm not showing.
They know we're here.
They don't know how many. That's the important part.
I see Shiv.
I mean, if you're not on a map, you would be splitting, right? So they know you're gonna be like. He's in the middle. You only got Shiv. That's it. Only Shiv. Only Shiv.
I'm looking for all. I'm ulting Shiv. I'm
Shiv, 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 Shiv.
Dude, all in on Shiv. This motherfucker's gonna tank the world. He's dead already. He's dead already.
Nice, nice, nice. Stay tight, stay tight.
It takes so long though.
On our back line, on our back line.
The back line. Oh no. He's a goner. They're goner.
Barrage one. I'm dead.
Shiv takes too long to die. They engaged on the Shiv, but he has deferred damage. It doesn't even matter. He just tanks them.
100% execution on the fights.
Damn, dude.
Last game. Unlucky.
Probably, yeah.
Ash GG. Shiv face tanked the world? Yeah, he did. He just face tanked him. They
Bad
didn't care.
execution on the fights, honestly. I mean, obviously, like, we overextended in the shrines or whatever, but, like, the other fights were all 100%.
Yeah, they 100%. They had this game until the shrines. If they backed up, did mid boss, or just backed up at all instead of that second shrine and didn't lose mid.
That's why I said the shrine was an overextended.
That was the big feat of the game. It was definitely the big feat of the game. Also, that is Deathy DL by the way on Twitch chat. If you all want to watch any more of TFT boomers.
And they're going to be up into the
That as well, combined with the Mirage split during the urn, massive.
Here from Locked In is we have a special guest joining us before his big match is kicking off in well tomorrow at the time of recording for Deadlock Fight Night. We got Hydration, who you might recognize from Hydra Nation.
It's him.
How are you doing, man? Thanks
Hydration, aka Hydra Nation.
Doing good, man. How are you?
I am phenomenal, especially getting to chat to you because I feel like we never really fully crossed paths when it came to Overwatch, but it's good to finally, you know, get to talk to you in person. But what I'm more excited
it's
about
Hydration
is what's
CEO.
going on in Deadlock
He's
here.
he's in the executive chair.
Here, which changed quite a few
business background.
I want to get your thoughts when it comes to pro player, competitive play that you're seeing in scrims, and maybe
Is
we'll
this pre-recorded?
at the Deadlock Fight
Yes.
Night.
Well, pre-recorded is in. I think it was done earlier today. Yeah.
Like how
not
you play,
immediately right now.
You play items, etc. Hit me with like your biggest, maybe top 3 that you would talk about.
Alright, so the biggest winner, obviously Great Talon. This character was somewhat decent before, but he's always had a bit of an issue of living.
Yeah, he died.
Now that he got a pretty massive buff, it's actually pretty relevant to survivability because he does have a lot of lifesteal with his Ring of Arrows.
He also has infinite dashes, superior stamina. It's disgusting.
Damage to be faster, to be more mobile, has made him pretty strong. Another hero that has really been affected by this patch is obviously Shiv. You know, he got hit with quite the hammer, but he's I think he's still playable. I don't think he's dead in the water just yet. Maybe a couple more nerfs.
He did have the highest win rate in Deadlock Fight Night, so that was a telling sign of how strong he was, at least.
Yeah, that hero was something else. And as far as like other heroes,
the clone hydration's in voice share right now with me. Bro, that's fucking crazy. This hydration guy must be a magician.
Right. So new Urn's pretty interesting. I'll talk about Majestic Leap because this was a very powerful item.
Oh god, the music is loud.
Getting around the map, getting more souls, and for engaging. And it's worth to talk about that the biggest user of this item was Pocket. And with the changes to Majestic Leap, you're now not able to engage fights anymore because usually you would barrage as you're going in with the leap, but now people just shoot you while you're barraging, so you can't go in. And that has made Pocket a lot worse this patch.
The urn changes. I know you hit me with 3, but
okay, Europe still love Pocket though.
I gotta hear your thoughts
it's kind
about
of crazy.
How this works. If you guys aren't familiar, the urn now goes in different positions based off the net worth difference between the 2 teams.
Yeah, so right now, if one team is 10% net worth ahead of the other team, you kind of have to deliver the urn in the enemy's base, more or less. And this has made some very interesting situations in scrims so far where you're fighting in areas that you normally don't fight. Like, for example, that one warehouse by, I believe it's the Blue Lane Walker. And like places like that, it's really interesting to see fights in those areas.
The warehouse is a disgusting urn turn in because it has the veil for the people in the building, and on top of that, it has the high ground opening with the zip line.
Late game,
and there's like 3 door choke points. It's actually gross.
10% is not that much. Like as you go later in the game, and teams are going to be pretty much even if you're down like 15k net worth. So it could like not be that good of a mechanic, but at least it's making interesting fights for now.
One of the biggest changes for me when it comes to like Deadlock from other games as well is this whole draft phase. And I kind of want you to walk us through like how does Hydra Nation, don't have to give us any secrets, go about, you know, deciding who to ban, and then of course deciding like who to pick, and more importantly, who plays what you picked.
Whoever's OP, patch the patch.
So who to ban? I'll start with that. Generally, just ban like whatever's strongest.
Hey, I hit it. Let's go.
Mirage, things like that. Every once in a while, if there's someone in the enemy team that, if you get them off a certain hero, it's like playing a 6v5, then like it's worth going for a ban on that.
Oh, you're saying we ban the one tricks, but he's trying to be PR about it. Call him out. Call him out. I'm a one trick. I don't play tourneys though.
Fit every role, and you know, like get someone that can farm, get someone that can look for picks, get someone that can peel and rescue beam. We just try to get people on comfort picks for the most part. So early game is just so important right now. If you kind of sack your early game for some late game heroes, you're just not even gonna make it there. So like getting early game heroes is pretty important, and you don't really like try to go for like crazy combos or anything at the moment, because if you just pick strong heroes and you just win early game, you're gonna have a very easy time in the mid to late game.
But looking at Hydra Nation at the moment, again, like the undefeated 3 times in a row champs of Deadlock Fight Night. Also, what are your strengths as a team, especially with like the roster you have currently?
I think our biggest strengths is communication and just knowing like what to do in the map. Like our macro is like pretty good, especially compared to most other teams. And
yeah, the other teams are pretty shit.
Also, like,
come on,
good mechanically too.
Give me something to work with here.
So there's a lot of times
I call them bad.
You turn fights around being down players.
But Hydration, I don't want to take too much of your time. I want to give you a chance to give some shout outs, you know, obviously tell people where to find you as well.
Yeah, so you know, I try to stream consistently on Twitch, twitch.tv/hydration.
He is.
And
he's
also
doing
on
it.
Twitter, you can go follow, just /hydration. And that's it.
Okay.
It's too much OWLPR training. Yeah.
Best of luck. Not only tomorrow
He's
on the
changed.
Fight Night, or obviously
I remember CLG hydration,
shown, but of course in the future.
AFK and the Skybox Farah hydration. Those are the good days.
Talon's had a big come up in just 1 week, guys.
Yeah, before I talk about him really quick, I just have to say, for all the people in Seagull's chat, to fix my camera, you have to sub to him. By the way, big shout out to him.
What the heck? Chill.
Great Talon, man. Like, just the changes to survivability has allowed us to see
okay, dude.
Played here.
Guys, please, please, guys, we have to fix this camera. Please subscribe, please.
Any single lane, how it can open up fights for you, how it can potentially open up a steal for the
and Tender Love, thank you for 7 months.
Definitely happy.
It's working.
Continue to see it more.
Go, Jason. I'll give you a cut later. And there's the lash. I was expecting Geist for the last slot instead of 7.
I'm happy to see them challenge things like this.
Again,
oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say this is another draft also where McGinnis is not gonna get picked at all, even in NA. So a little bit of shifting tides here. And hey, if you're gonna talk about the Seagull stream, that's basically heresy because people just tune in there for McGinnis play, and there's just no McGinnis being played.
Yeah, what the fuck, guys? Come on, true.
Stream, by the way,
true.
Once again, he's going into games to just see, okay, where's McGinnis being played? Okay, how are you building? This man lives and breathes McGinnis. If I don't see a Seagull cosplay of McGinnis by the end of the year, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Dude, come on. Why am I being targeted?
You picked up. Back to the show.
Listen. It was Naked playing. I just want to see what Naked was building. It's different. It's different.
The Paradox ban, you know, there's going to be a lash somewhere. It gets picked up last, which is kind of crazy. But
hey guys, chill.
Because we were being somewhat dismissive of it as we say goodbye to Jason. Because
okay, I love Hydration's derpy dragon profile picture.
Well, you know what? I'll get back to you on the Bebop point as you unceremoniously just kick Jason to the curb and maybe find some pixels of his camera in the curb. Who knows? But
I've got lane swaps.
Coming up here. Remember Unknown Omens? They opened up the last game with some lane.
Smite community versus Smite community? Yeah, with a bunch of like random FPS gamers thrown into the mix.
I believe it's Hydra Nation that's yellow right now. Or no, it's not. It's
you can't beat these allegations by talking about Naked McGinnis. Yo, okay, sorry. He name changed.
Again,
he name changed. He doesn't call himself Naked anymore. Now he's NKD. NKD McGinnis, guys. NKD.
No, I think it is correct.
Get the grip.
I think it's correct.
Hit the parry. It's pretty good poke regardless.
Either way. You know,
I might have
enemy box there for 2 months.
Yeah. No, we're good. We're good.
But I'll make my Bebop point here quickly. So one thing about the Wildix Bebop and why that style of play was particularly...
All right, so Lash, by the way, if you guys missed out what Lash was doing there,
all about the hyper beam. Like you say,
Lash went to the side lane, pushed, and then rotated here fast to get a double soak on the first wave, so he has the most souls right now. Hanging out.
And the build
I think Kelvin probably did the same thing. I don't know. It's usually they do that advantage early to try and get a one wave plus.
Like build of Bebop, which is going to be more oriented around
to be more sponsor friendly. No. Dude, it's not even sponsor friendly. It's just hard to find. Big parry. Oh my god, the parry, dude. Dude.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so how about feeding the Infernus 2 kills?
Hey, I was gonna say it's not about sponsors. They just literally people can't find them.
Oh, wait, Left just ran in the creeps there.
Wait, whoa! You're telling me Leffa parried this guy, killed him. We moved away from the camera. He ran into the creep wave and died afterwards? Yeah, this is peak fucking Deadlock.
I think he was clear of the creeps. I think he was clear of the creeps at that point. I don't think that was a...
Do you think he would die to a creep intentionally to get a reset?
Your respawn time is so fast that does actually make
is possible
at this point to just get back immediately. So you're not going to get just completely...
Can see it, can see it.
Too low, you can't really do very much on lane, and you give the opponents a lot of control. And then you
now,
can't
question though, do they still get assist gold if they are dead? I haven't tested that.
Was a deliberate choice.
Yeah, I'm like 90% sure that was deliberate. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense. And also within that lane, well, Abrams, buddy, you got to deal with the...
No, you wait long enough? What's the timer on assists? That's actually a good strat overall then.
And it's not just a Fed Infernus, it's
if you wait long enough, you deny the neutrals all the time in Dota.
His mechanics are absolutely outrageous, and he's just,
yeah, but
a very good
I don't know how the
mechanics,
kill participation works in Deadlock
either. So very scary indeed. Like on the
you
other
barely
side
get anything from an
things,
early assist regardless. That's true.
But, hold on, we got a punch and uppercut straight into the tower. Fantastic.
Oh, 1 HP.
Potentially, is hydration going to escape on the Moen Krill? Burrowing, trying to.
I think he's going to run left in subway. I don't think he's going out.
I mean,
yeah, he was running left in the subway. He's gone.
Out there? I think he does.
He's out. He got out. He got out. Nice, nice.
Screen just looked like Moen Krill getting a lesson in physics, just getting leapt over. But look, Moen Krill's burrow does get you out of some impossible situations. So hydration just barely able to get out of there. Meanwhile,
ooh, this is scary. Yeah, you're gone. Bye.
He's lucky. Can't get away. Rocker
dude,
sure that is permanent.
Boys, this is what we're talking about. Hydration's team is too dominant in A. Look at this. We're 4 minutes into the game. They're already, oh, well, they're up 3K. Now they're, yeah, they're still up about 3K.
Content, but still something that could get out of hand very quickly.
Damn.
Yeah, without any Guardian advantage, obviously the objective provides quite a lot of souls for the team. That's actually quite a sizable difference at this stage of the game, and obviously we saw those 2 opening picks in favor of Leffa.
Slowing Hex
so
on the
Bebop.
Bebop.
Makes a lot of sense. Let's see if the Unknown Omens can sort of recover here as time goes on. Obviously the 7 Wraith lane, I'm curious how DMB will do that. I don't think it's going to be too tough to stay even or even have the upper
will you watch
hand
the Deadlock tournament this weekend? What time?
To come online in the early
I gotta know the time.
Wraith's
I'm down.
Be extremely dominant, so I'm keeping my eyes on that, as that could be one of the.
If it's Sunday though, it's a no, or Saturday, because I'll be watching Worlds.
Like, oh, go ahead.
Leffa right now is just you sitting here for the ambush saying, yep, I want to go in for Abrams.
Wait.
Parries the tower, concussive combustion.
Good poke. Mirage TPs.
And I think for now.
Yep, and there's Mirage and Udad. And that's why Mirage is a good character.
Well set up gank. That's going to get result in the Guardian.
Yeah, and this is another reason why Mirage at the early stages of the game as well is so strong with that TP. You do get, I think it's like 30% increased fire rate coming out of the TP as well, and so your burst damage, especially with the Jin's Mark, it becomes pretty outrageous, honestly. So huge advantage actually. That's a 4 to 5k soul advantage now.
Dude, this is 5k soul advantage at 5 minutes.
Lost 1 Guardian.
Bro.
So far.
Dude, this is crazy. It's okay. It's okay. They'll come back. They'll come back.
Right now, ZP, it kind of feels like Hydra Nation have map control, even though it's a little bit too early. It feels like they're kind of set up for that as we go into the 10-minute mark, that they're going to have significant map control.
Well, Unknown Omens at the very least should be able to get this Guardian over in lane 4. Well, you would
There've been a lot of comebacks today. Yep.
Right now,
there have been, Chad. There have been.
Overall power that they don't want to stay for a little bit longer, just worried about what rotation could be coming in. And I mean, the worry is also relevant too, because you think about characters you'd like to be ahead of the game. Well, you have an Abrams that's pretty significantly behind because of everything that happened in lane 1 early on, right? So it's like characters you would like to be able to rotate and be a threat for rotations right now just are not scary because of how some of the early game interactions went.
Indeed.
Oh, Mo and Krill doing his thing.
Connected out of nowhere. Is it going to be a
Oh, they tried to lash ult after, and the lash ult follow-up was too slow.
It looks like Impaired content does get out of there, so that was very scary. That was a great opening. Unfortunate for Hydration not to find the finishing blow there.
Holy shit, that combo! See ya, buddy.
Quick little dive in on the pocket. Meanwhile,
I see. Look, the comeback is here, boys. Only 3K ahead now. We're fine. We're fine. We're coming back. We got a game. We got a game.
Go round and round. I think, you know, you take a look at where Wraith was. That bird on the minimap went over Wraith. I think Wraith was perhaps like inside or an area where it wasn't obvious because I thought, okay, let's go take a chunk of DMB's health, and this wasn't the case.
It seems like this Wraith 7 lane has been pretty much unmolested the entire time. There's no harass from either side really. Just both 7 and the Wraith able to just kind of farm up at their own pace, and so that's, I guess that's kind of chill and nice for them. But on the other side of things, Leper is doing quite well in terms of farm and in terms of parity. On the Unknown Omen side, you know, Elion on the pocket, and I'm very curious about Elion.
He takes so much damage from creeps.
Because it is
He's
hero,
so
as we've said so many
squishy.
times, it has huge specialty value. If you have a specialist on Pocket, it can be absolutely game winning for you.
Especially for 10 months.
I'll be curious, especially because Pocket has had some nerfs. So we'll see how well Elion is able to leverage this early advantage.
No monster rounds.
Right now,
True.
Dapper is
Oh, here comes some Mirage gank.
Going around the back, the combo.
Wraith ult
already.
into Mo and
The fist gonna
Krill,
start
and Mirage
flying.
ulted on, and now they can take this
Easy
tower.
done there.
But
And,
Abrams, Bebop are flying in right now. Oh, they grab one.
I like how
He
Hydration's
disarms
been
for
rotating
him.
around the
Nice
map.
disarm timing, but he ults him. He doesn't care. He doesn't need to do anything. He just ults.
Hyper-beam,
Immediately
looking for the
ulted dead.
Mirage, finishes him off with a little bit of help.
Nice counterplay to disarm.
And one rotation deserves another. Not the worst response from the Omens.
That's actually amazing to get something from that scenario.
Yes,
given
that
what
is
they had
really, really
lost
good.
due to the dive
More
from
importantly,
Hydration.
that now
Really
means
important
with
to
the
keep
comeback mechanic
opposing
shot, they're
team
now
honest with those
equal in
trades.
gold.
And so keeping this one competitive, not just competitive, but you know, we're sort of closing the gap. 2K soul difference, and again, given the fact that Unknown Omens are behind a Guardian, that's basically even. Even Stevens, as Peer Content able to escape once again.
Abrams is in.
Here comes the
Ooh.
dive in from the Abrams to get out of there.
Oh,
as
did that
well,
Bebop?
and
Is she getting chased for
coming
this?
through, and Peer Content
This
is
could be
so very
Psycho.
low.
Yeah,
It
okay.
looks
I was like, that's
maybe
Psycho.
wanted to
She
try to
could
find
teleport to
pursuit,
the
but
top of the building and look for him on the
You can
zip
see the
line.
gears turning in DMB's head there, going like, I want it. Nope, bad idea.
A gold? Question
I
mark?
want it
Question
so
mark?
bad. This
Guys,
was
I'm sorry.
Effectively, what was going on for DMB.
Chad, it
But
looks
I
like
think the smart
blue
decision
team here
was
is looking to take
let
the
go,
first outer Guardian
focus
by
overall
pushing
on
this
the macro
Trooper
plays
wave
going
in order to gain a soul
DMB's
advantage.
bloodlust has been sated still. Looking to pressure Panda Cat. Panda Cat though says, nope, take a few steps back.
Yeah, and Hydration is kind of scary. Just these like just dash jumps into these combos. Very.
It's actually
intimidating.
Sapphire. Fuck!
And we get a lot of players gathering towards the bridge on the 3 and 4 lane at the moment. We do have.
Oh, huge parry! Into a Kelvin ult to save! Healing to full instantly!
Comes the frozen shelter, the
Yep.
affliction. I think
Dude, that Calvin heals are here, boys. Into a Mo and Krill ult. Wow. Huge turn. Wait, he's 1 HP though. A little bit sketch.
Look at Wraith's
Owl's
HP
coming.
there, Dan. The parry saving
Yes, yeah.
well, saving
Wait.
DMB's life until
How did the Pocket get kill
Helion
credit?
comes in
Oh,
from
because of the
back.
creeps?
Still,
Was he dying to creeps? Was he trying to die to creeps before the owl and actually succeeded?
Gonna finish it right off.
Nice.
And Hydronation getting the
That's
better
actually
of the trades
huge.
here. Isn't gonna result in too
I
much
assume
of a
that was
difference
intentional, but he
overall
was
in
punching
income
it,
just because
so
of how back
I don't
and
know.
forth it was, but still Unknown Omens fighting a little bit of an uphill battle.
Yeah, and we're starting to have some Guardians get exchanged here. However, here comes Hydration. The Urn is up
Great
there.
Talon, run!
We are gonna
Grandpa,
try to
no!
escape from the lift. Divine Barrier.
The lightning's gonna
coming
kill
up
him.
And 100 HP. Oh my god.
Nice, got her.
Escape, not
NT.
quite. DMB, you talked about the bloodlust. It has been potentially
Ooh,
sated,
but the Bebop is here to get the counter pick.
Been straight in
Dude, the
back of the head.
trade.
Yeah, and it was also a parting
It's
gift
so fun having a
that came in
Bebop,
from
dude.
Sizzlucky.
I fucking
dropped
love
the
watching
immobilizing
Bebop.
trap.
Yo,
You saw
technically,
DSP
Unknown
just
has a
get
soul
stuck in that
advantage.
for long enough
Unknown
that
has
Pure
taken a
Content
soul
rubbed up the
advantage.
hyper beam and set it
Kind
to
of crazy.
max.
5K
So
down
the
to 3
Bloodlust
minutes to a
did
soul advantage of 10,
result in
11
the
minutes
death
is
there,
crazy.
though, again. It's a trade-off.
Abrams is here.
The fights still keep on going. Panda Cat, charge into Infernus. Looking for more. Lefa, though.
And it's just Infernus, dude. He can't die. His character's
Richest
balanced.
player in the game right now. Drops a flame dash, rotates back
But
over.
Hydration turned in the urn during all
Meanwhile,
this.
turned in by Hydration, under pressure from Elion. It says, I'm gonna just punch you myself.
I think he kills him with Burrow.
Both still fighting
He's
around
out.
third.
Okay, yeah, he's fine. He's
Their
fine.
own little 1v1 as the full team fight goes on. Right to the side, Dan.
Yeah, and it's just not enough damage output to take down Hydration. He was just buying time with the burrow there, and the Unknown Omens will have to fall off of this one. So nice pick up with 56k to 56k. So I'm really impressed so far in the Unknown Omens ability. After initial, hold that thought. We got another dive coming through here from Elion as he's trying to get in there, but of course cloaking his way out. But just to finish my point, I'm impressed here, ZP, by the trading from the Unknown Omens. They're having to react. But
They are incredibly, like, they're doing a really good job with reacting to the ganks that are happening and counter ganking and getting picks. No one has a flex. That's crazy. I just assumed by now everyone had one.
The fights have been and not focused on necessarily trading out for macro objectives. Once more though, Abrams charging in, looking for hydration. He's just gonna burrow on away.
Classic Mo and Krill.
On Unknown Omens deciding to.
Bebop's back. Here comes a Bebop ult.
Once more from Pure Content.
He popped Dome. He's full healing in Dome right now. Did Quig max Dome first?
Forces out the shelter.
Okay, didn't.
Meanwhile, Quig in danger. No more shelter to save. Hydration trying to be just a meat shield in the most literal sense. Instead, Quig goes down.
Dude, Quig's down. He's gonna Abrams ult this if he has to still. Dude, they are rolling this fight.
A 2-for-0 in favor of the Unknown Omens, and now the question is, what do they do with it?
Yeah, they're playing really well at the moment.
This is awesome.
It's really cool to see. And again, we talked about Elion previously, and I've been just really enjoying the initiations that
a great Talon. Is he just watching the Wraith?
Pure Content, I got a peep at his skill build. He maxed out the hook first. So
oh, Pocket got caught. See ya.
Here, just really trying to emphasize the hooks, which we talked about, but trying to take down these Guardians here, trying to avoid all of the
hook
that are coming in.
All right, Wraith ults in to try and follow up from the hook. Here comes the dive.
The levitation. Is there a follow-up for this? I don't think that there's going to be, because it
Oh,
looks like
no
TP's
infuser
going to
use.
die in the attempt. Dapper getting the kill, the finishing blow with that lightning ball, and now they're going to roll that into potentially more kills. The Unknown Omen.
I mean, the problem with all of this is,
perhaps going to be known.
yeah, you're fighting a lot. Yeah, you're getting a lot of kills. But Lefa is scaling his Infernus at 15k at 14 minutes.
So low,
He's just been farming, focusing on farming a lot.
It still ends up in a situation where Hydration still doesn't have a flex slot. Neither does Unknown Omens. However, expect it's going to be changing soon. However, Panda Cat goes in for the charge. Puts
ulting after Mirage here.
In a rough spot. Seismic slam down on in. Misses.
That's actually a good miss. I think it was intentional. I think he started it and then didn't curve it because he heard the parry.
And now, Unknown Omens starting to get into the lead here. DMB, though, on the other end, does get the Guardian.
The most labored attempts to get the
super questionable by Mirage. Mirage looked like he was going in to trade his life for the tower, then change his mind, didn't get the tower, and died.
Nowhere, the Mirage.
So that was definitely tough.
Indeed. So even on the souls here and the objectives overall. So really tight. Love to see that. And I know that
excuse me, Pocket. There was +3 spirit.
Close. Obviously, things can still change, but
hello,
just given what we have seen from Hydronation, would suggest
Unknown Omen Smite players? Yes, they are.
Advantage over their opponents, but right now we've got somewhat of a gathering on this lane, this kind of lane 2 position, and the second urn is about to swarm.
Yeah. Also, mid buffs are about to be up, and that's where you can go fishing on the B buff. Fight on the bridge buff is intense. Sizzlucky getting a decent amount of damage in from the top on the Talon. Nation
awesome.
Backing out from the poke.
Pocket is a need spirit. I don't care. It's free
now
stats.
Teams,
I earn time.
Right now, both teams considering how to play Urn. It is going to be an even middle Urn once it's ran.
Oh my god, that looks so funny.
Under pressure.
Okay, he escaped. We didn't see.
Yeah.
We didn't see what happened. It's like that really old school like cartoon thing where someone like pulls someone off the stage with like the cane or whatever.
Yeah, the cane.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure many people will not know that reference, but either way, that was somewhat comical. Either way, Urn fight is a brewing here. We've got a setup from
Everybody's gonna start posturing for Urn. Here we go.
They are beginning to congregate towards the drop-off point.
Who do you think has a better team comp? Hydronation.
Have here, like ults are online for basically everybody, except the Affliction is not online. That's actually key.
Well, Mirage is split pushing and of course can teleport into the main fight when it happens, but Abrams decides, no, my mission is to kill Mirage.
Oh, wow.
All this goes on in the front.
It's taking a very early engage is interesting.
Did that lightning bolt just bounce to
did.
the other side of the map?
It bounced off the dome.
It looked like. Elion gets caught in the interim.
And Furnace is caught, but he has rescue beam. It doesn't matter. He's not even really caught. He's just gonna kill everyone instead.
Progress. Sizlucky low falls. Hibernation. Finding a few picks here. Hook comes in from pure content. Pure content though.
Now they can take this walker, and then they can double back, do everything else.
Here comes the walker pressure from Hydronation. Not a team to let 3 picks go.
The classic early ricochet toxic bullets on Infernus, boys.
Yeah, and we're starting to see Letha get pretty powered up here. He's taking kind of a lead. I think 5 kills in a row. So Letha doing a really good job, and he's going to become a problem for the.
I mean, he's been power farming. Look at his soul count, 21k at 17 minutes. He's just chilling.
Progress, 4k souls overall.
The 20k Infernus, ricochet toxic with all green items just hanging out now.
Quite important, and Letha is doing a good job in keeping those. So Walker's now going down here for the unknown omens as well. Elion caught out as they try to disengage from this one. Letha is not going to allow them to escape without taking so much
Owl?
DOT
Oh,
damage.
dude, if he had Owl execute, it kills him there.
It's not going to do too much, but give you a
So
little bit
close.
Well, here's the problem. Think about how this game started, where Letha got fed 2 kills and
Has survival buff? Yeah, he does.
In the game, you now have a 22k Infernus, and the highest player you have on your team to deal with that is a 17k Abrams.
Or an 18k Ivy.
Problem, Dan.
Yeah, the Infernus is fed and your carrier isn't fed.
No, you see Bebop going, nope, nope, nope. Just in the upper part of your screen, just the sad robot walk back going, nah, we're gonna let this one go. But even though the game on the
Alex Q usually way later now. Yeah, you're right. Because they max it 2 now a lot of the time to get the weapon damage.
And that is public enemy number 1.
All right, next turn time. Let's run it.
Yes, and they have also.
Lefa's going to clean up 2 waves and probably take teleporter from far left.
So much potential like damage and disable to get picks and initiations. So that is a really big problem. Obviously, you combine that with both a lash and hydration on the Mo and Krill. So you've got so many ways to just get picks. And you got so much damage output. So I agree. We're getting into.
Hey, look, Lefa took 2 waves. He's doing his jungle camps actually before he teleports.
Based on where we are seeing them when we're going to their POVs, the map control game has gone to hydronation again, despite it not being a big difference.
Doesn't even need it.
Map control has been fully, just in hydronation's favor for the most part in the last 5 minutes.
Lefa is literally vacuuming up the entire jungle while his team is posturing for Urn. He's just like, no, I'll just take my jungle, then defend my base. I don't care.
Or hey, how about we just catch a Talon over here to grab?
And that interaction is so funny, dude. I love that interaction.
Here comes Dapper, looking for hydration into the double vault room. Up and over. The chase is on. You see Hydration just struggling to get away, but if anyone can't get away, it's the mole. Just out of the pressure. Now Dapper under pressure.
The Talon got caught. I think 7 is caught.
In the back, unknown omens down 1. It might be more. Dapper caught.
Ults him now. Yeah, this is really, really bad.
3 dead in Hydronation now with a definitive lead in this map.
Man, honestly, it wasn't looking that bad until the last 2 fights. It was actually really close for the first 15 minutes, and then they lost these last 2 fights, and it's been woo. I don't know how they deal with late game Infernus at all.
They're going to back up within 10 to 15 seconds. Might get
they don't have enough late game shrine on their team to compete this, I think.
Previous match will probably back out after this shrine, as everybody is going to be up at this point.
No, they're going for the second shrine. TF2 Boomers fans are just going here. Wait, have we seen this movie before?
Okay, yeah, but TF2 Boomers had mid boss. These guys don't. These guys already did mid boss, so of course you're gonna keep pushing. They got nothing better to do.
There's no
discus. Rejuve.
Yeah. Rejuve is in play. Also hydration,
got 1.
Though down, charged into the corner by Panda Cat.
Is Abrams engaging right now? He's trying to catch him.
Saying no, we don't feel like leaving. However, the issue might be forced Dan after this patron.
Yeah, they do get 2 kills here, the Unknown Omens, as they are trying to punish Hydronation for just taking.
Oh, nice.
So
that was close.
Oh, if only that hook would have connected. It was so close. That would have been a beautiful catch, but not to be. And it's only going to be 2 kills. And obviously, the Rejuve will have those players back. So it's hard to convert that meaningfully into any objective, as everyone will be up here now for Hydronation. But the Unknown Omens, they're going to try to do what they can here to try and bring this one back. But here comes Lefa. He is the problem.
I mean, you're not going to kill Lefa. He has inhibitor now.
He is not losing basically any.
He is straight up not losing HP. He has inhibitor and soul shredder. It doesn't matter. He can kill your whole team solo. You can't kill him.
At 3,200 HP Infernus, 29k. Who's gonna tell Infernus no when he walks into the base like this and just rolls up to the patron? Unknown Omens.
He has to hook him into the spawn, and even then he'll probably run out.
We can end this right here, right now. Hyper beam in the air, immediately stuffed between DMB and Lefa. Flash for Flick goes to ult people. And now Patron taking damage from all ends. Dan, this looks like the end. Unknown Omens, just no firepower to stop this assault.
GG. I think they were fine up until about 15 minutes. Then it started getting bad.
Once again.
They need something for late game Infernus.
Jason, it was quite competitive until it felt like to me there was somewhat of a comp difference, but obviously it was played very well. But when you saw Infernus and Wraith come online, suddenly there were problems.
Sorry, I'll do this really quickly. Because you guys hit the hype sub amount for Seagull, we got the camera pixels back. Good job to Seagull's
Okay,
chat.
guys.
No, I actually was very surprised to see the Unknown Omens and how effective they were early on. Especially
oh my god, dude.
They made it work pretty well in the beginning, but I feel like long term, if you look at how the game played out, Hydronation was just so smart about the rotation, so smart about ganks or counter ganks that they were completely catching off the Unknown Omens off guard, and that allowed them to eventually.
They know they are knowers.
Where they could finish in about 21 minutes time. It just took a little bit of time for them to get there, and kudos to again the Unknown Omens for having such a strong start, which is not easy to do against the best team in NA.
Yeah, also
look at Quig's healing.
I mean, it was pretty
holy,
obvious just from the farm to begin with, but that was a game and a half for Lefa.
First pick Mirage instead. They want the Mirage. Okay, I mean,
too much with having
technically
as well, because
we saw Hayes in EU finals do work the whole game by going for ganks with an early slowing hex to carry the early game into, so that way they could come online in the mid and late game and actually won the game.
We're heading into it. Will Hydronation finish it off and be our champions 4 times back to back, or will Unknown Omens give us our first 3-map set here in the Deadlock Fight Night Finals? I'll just note that production was about to tell me to throw. I was about to throw, and it was ready. So I just barely avoided disaster there, Dan. This time, it was on my side.
And also the kind of like the transition for like Jason coming like out of the car, like that was perfect too. That was like the smoothest one of the day. So
Abram's not in a solo lane. They put solo Hayes. Interesting.
The Deadlock Fight Night number 4, where Hydronation, of course, are the kings. They're sitting atop the throne.
Now you can see the immediate instance.
We've got Wraith getting harassed a little bit there, just for the moment. As we
both teams doing a double push on the wave, to then rotating via.
Yeah, again, double up
the jump pads straight over to the other lane.
Taking in it just a bit. You got Great Talon and Mirage in lane 1 for the Unknown Omens. And of course, you look over at lane 4, and it's cleared up now. But yeah, but both teams saying, you know,
Paradox at the perfect 600.
If you do get an early kill, Dan, it does pay pretty big dividends and gets your solo laner pretty far ahead.
Yeah, absolutely does. And obviously, as we saw in the previous match, that does really account for quite a lot. It's very important. And okay, you know, I'm expecting to see a lot from the Mirage in terms of, you know, being able to very effectively pressure, get objectives down, help to gank in the early to mid phases. So we'll have to see how that dynamic works. And the Haze is going to be up on that against that Mo and Krill, who's on lane 4. And once again, it's hydration on the Mo and Krill. And we get a bit of a skirmish here.
Whoa! What a push! Look at the bug animation!
Caught. It's both down.
Damn, both just died.
Picking up 2, getting big tower pressure.
Paradox, what are you shooting at?
Finding the right amount of pressure to apply. And look, I mean, pocket Paradox in terms of lane pressure, that can turn ugly fast. However,
oh god,
all smiles for Hydronation. Quig falls to Panda Cat, and you talk about the idea of characters you don't want to see get ahead early. Well, Shiv still high up on the list even after the nerfs.
Yeah, absolutely. well, things will settle down a little.
But hey, Paradox is big chillin' now.
I had my hands on my face there,
Paradox a little bit annoying to get the double wave stack early into kills like that because when she gets her ult, it is so hard to play versus her in lane.
As problematic as that, which is good. And that second lane with the Shivan and Mirage, 7 and the Ivy, that is a very active lane in terms of the harass. And looks like once again on lane 3, similarly active. We've got once again Rocker and on the Pocket and Flick on the Paradox, really getting in the faces of the unknown omens.
The Haze lane versus Mo.
Extra regen melee life still Abrams. The I won't die and I'm AFK.
Staying in the lane, not getting super low, applying decent pressure to the hydration at the same time for how aggro that lane can get. I think the Guardian's taking a bit of a beating there, Dan, when you look at the minimap, but other than that, Dapper doing a wonderful job versus Mo and Krill. Again, a lane that can be a little bit difficult as well.
Oh, lost charge.
You see Elion going, maybe I charge.
Now, the nice thing about
cancels it pretty early.
Haze, by the way, Haze has really high bullet velocity, chat.
Cool to see Elion have a good performance on Abrams because
of is he has a punch? He could have maybe punched there and killed him. It would have been close, though. Yeah, when you refresh stacks, but he can actually kill. Mo and Krill can die. Mo and Krill can die here if he fucks up.
The terrain as best as he can to try to escape her, and you can see the discipline.
He's at like 35 stacks right now in lane or more.
Too greedy and just letting that go.
Yeah, and also not getting close enough to Mo and Krill to get hit by a score and just give him HP back at the same time. But Sizz Lucky, very low.
See ya, dude. Man, Great Talon's having a tough time in the last game too.
In lane 1, it was rotation that came
you watch this in game? Yeah, you can. Just grab the match ID in the bottom right and plug it into spectate in game. You watch.
And hibernation. Just getting
the creep was about to wake him up, so he would have been parried. Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't see the creep. That makes sense.
Really unfortunate because that's obviously a very important lane against the Wraith, and Sizz Lucky was
These filthy Haze players keep track of that thing. I don't.
Behind by 500, so
holy shit! Does Haze do a lot of damage to Mo and Krill?
Getting bursted down, chunked down, but it is Mo obviously, so able to get that health back very quickly with the AOE. And
yeah. Mo is very deceptive in the early game, especially because it's the one character in the game that can go from near dead to just.
But he's just ulted. He's just ulted.
Should they get in melee range? So
wait, they're flying over.
Dead Mo's in the center, but here we go. Quig rotation, airdrop.
Haze is 1 HP. Mo and Krill might kill him.
We don't want this Talon to be fed at all.
That's so fucked up. They're throwing a Wraith at the Talon with 3 cards. That's so toxic, dude.
That is brutal. That is so brutal. There's nothing you can do there. And oh god, here's some trouble.
Oh no, dude. They are getting crushed early game.
Nice fight.
Last game they were down 5k as well though, and they brought it back for the first 15 minutes. So give it time. Give it time. Now the interesting thing is, look at Dapper Souls as a solo Haze. He is equal to the Mo and Krill.
At the early phases of the previous
so honestly, well done on the Haze to be, you know, 50-50 of Mo and Krill. With Mo and Krill so spooky as a soul lane.
Make sure that they maintain their farm as best as they can. They are down 1 tower, so the soul lead looks perhaps a little bit more inflated than it really is. Hello. Abrams with the charge. Oh no.
Charge, Paradox swap. Nice trade.
Don't want to charge, but does with the seismic slam get
sick trade right there.
I can't believe he still got the trade there. I thought he was dead in the water. So the fact that a trade even happened with
Great Talon's also even to Wraith now too. It's really just the Kelvin who's behind. Everyone else is kind of chilling. Like Abrams and Kelvin are both just a little bit behind right now.
That just barely worked out.
Oh my.
Haze is dead, right? Not dead.
Okay, hydration gets. Actually, hydration's pretty.
Wait, Mo and Krill's dead. Wait, everyone's flying in. The Avengers is here to back him up.
Abrams to try to punish things, and with the charge, there's a great.
A third charge on the way out.
Trying to escape the dash jump coming through.
Damn, dude, nice bait, dude. Dapper getting out in that situation, really, really well played. Now he's ahead of the Mo and Krill.
Took a little bit of a risk going for the double melee.
I thought he was gonna get parried on the last hit, to be honest.
A lot of times that can result in parry, but I think the need to escape health-wise was so deep for hydration.
Guys, remember I said 5k soul difference, but they came back and now they're only 1k?
Takes 2 back shots.
Same thing just happened.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, it took 2 what?
Evening up a little bit. And if we look at the souls, okay, yeah, Left is a little bit ahead on 7, but you know that really is to be expected. He's off to his farm. I mentioned this before, by the way. Leffer has got a very good knowledge in terms of how to farm optimally with 7, with the kind of popular builds at the moment, the spirit-based builds. And he's going to get close to 3k souls a minute if he's uninterrupted.
Yeah, I mean, Leffa, the thing about Seven is that Seven will participate in even less team fights than, say, Infernus will, but the looming threat for the Unknown Omens as team fights happen and trades continue to go forward.
Goodbye, Dapper.
Speaking of, Paradox
Swapped into a Moe and Krill.
Dapper about as dead as can be there. But the real issue is you're going to have small skirmishes like that, and Leffa's just going to continue to consume. He is the ideal capitalist right now. Consume more product.
Leffa the capitalist.
Jungle, and at some
Capitalist
point,
Leffa.
as a monstrous seven. If the
I always consider him a vacuum. Like he just vacuums up the map.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, that's a very good point, and we'll see if we can get some objectives down here. We're going to be pressuring.
I mean, it makes sense though. Leffa's always doing the math, you know? Why should I join this team fight when those boxes are respawning in the tunnel in 30 seconds? And I probably will get more souls from the boxes.
All the way back into Shiv's Guardian and barely able to escape.
Goodbye, Shiv.
Looks like the Guardian's going to go down as well, so that's a problem. And here comes Leffa, turning his attention to that fight on lane 2. This is a problem right now for the Unknown Omens, and they're going to try to push for the kills though. We'll have to see if this is going to work out as they try to punish the disengage, but there are lots of players here for Hydra Nation. Quick is going to go down, but are they going to be able to get more here, the Unknown Omens? They're still pressuring forward. More players coming. In fact, the entire team except
the pocket
on lane 4
too strong. Run for your life.
Fight, and it's Flick and Rocker to convert, and it's going to be a little advantageous here for Hydra Nation, and they're going to be able to finish off.
Is Shiv dying from that? Yep,
so
see ya.
Converting quite nicely off of that.
Poor Shiv self-damage,
Not
dude.
only are they converting off that, they're also able to get a little bit of the opposing jungle at the same time. And the lead is starting to inch up here, Dan. These micro plays, these trade outs that result in a little bit more in just the freest combo.
Dude, they were within 1k souls and now they're back to being 7k down. It's tough out here.
It starts to add up. 48k to 41k. It might not seem like a ton on paper, but in actuality, it is quite a bit. The one thing that is good.
Yo, Moe and Krill just got decay. Let's go.
Panda Cat, it all started with that early kill early on, has had a pretty blessed game so far in terms of farm. The downside is that while Shiv is still good, he's not quite the extreme hyper carry he was before the nerfs.
I mean,
yeah, indeed. And the other issue that's becoming that will become a huge problem is Rocker. Rocker's got 5 kills in a row.
Yep.
On that pocket. So we talked about how devastating pocket can be.
He's owning his pocket.
We haven't seen a pocket have
picking
this
Haze equals auto lose. Wayne, did you see the EU finals one with Haze?
So
they do early slowing Hex Haze and they just spam gank.
By the Walker, able to escape? No, absolutely not. Another conversion. Whenever Hydra Nation go for these picks, they've had so many successful picks.
Decay time.
Off of Paradox, off of Moe and Krill.
Yeah, Paradox and Moe and Krill have been the movers here. The mid buffs are up, immediately consumed. The Hydra Nation got left. Unknown Omens might have gone the one on the right. Elion coming on in. Unknown Omens looking for a play, some sort of trade out, trying to slow down the machine.
Dome, huge dome, splits out the Moe and Krill, and he can turn this now.
Definitely more in favor of the Abrams there. Hydration should be soon to fall.
Man, I am not a believer in zero gun item Kelvin as a support build. I actually hate it with a burning passion. How stupid it is. I am like absolutely not a believer. 0% believer.
Lane 2 Walker, they're attacking now as well, so yeah, they're gonna lose some ground there.
It takes 1,000 souls to get like double damage.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the building progress so far too, Unknown Omens, they still don't even have a flex slot right now, Dan. So even when they're keeping things somewhat even at points in the skirmishes, unlike the first game where both teams were struggling in terms of macro building pressure, not quite the same.
Didn't they just get a flex slot actually?
Caught, and I feel like every big gank we've seen is coming off of Flick with the paradoxical swap. Flick's game sense on Paradox is almost unmatched.
It's farming time. Look at Leffa. What a capitalist.
Yeah,
maximizing his quarterly earnings right now, guys.
He might be, of all the paradoxes
some teammates must die so that we can have our hit our revenue targets this quarter.
I'm impressed by how effective Flick is at getting value out of Paradox. Just a very high skill player. And with that said, the lead is starting to extend quite nicely now. Again, obviously there is somewhat of an objective advantage, but it's not too crazy. So now we have a pretty troubling scenario because, okay, yeah, Leffa is he's going to be starting to farm a lot more quickly, and you can see as you look at the soul distribution across the Unknown Omens, they're kind of struggling. Dapper is behind DMB on the farm a little bit. Says Lucky has been getting just ganked incessantly, and your Mirage as well in Veninu is also not looking too strong at the moment. So they're going to need some good team fights here, ZP. But the question is, how do they find them?
It's going to be difficult, but they're also running on a timer here too, because you talk about the level of farm.
Is it buff timer in game? No, it's a production feature they have.
Right at the threshold of Abrams going to a spot that Abrams does not want to be at. Abrams is not a character that can really handle being super far behind, and one more bad team fight potentially puts Elion in the spot of, oh, that's an Abrams. Well, he can't really do anything even if he gets a charge and a hit right after. So
I mean, they don't really want to throw this. They might just let this urn go. They don't want to throw this. Fighting in that base, dude, when you're only 9k up, this is a fast way to feed the game. We saw it before. We've seen it multiple times.
That conversion. Problem is that the urn is currently held by Quig. So are they just going to delay the turn in, or is it going to be the case that they're going to try to force the issue into the enemy territory for the delivery of that urn? We'll have to see. But I think you raised a great point with Ellie, and I'm concerned as well. I think it's warranted also to say with 7 that the soul lead that 7 has is a little bit inflated in terms of the impact for now, but at some point that's not going to be the case.
I mean,
everything is set up to be extremely warrior.
He was only 1 or 2k ahead 2 minutes ago, but now he's just flying around taking every tier 3 camp. So
a team fight that's
and all the boxes.
You know, in theory, you want it to be.
I think Quig is just going to hold this in AFK and just get boxed on the rooftops.
Smashing crates, smashing statues, and just like.
I don't think they want to take the risk of this team fight. I think they just want to keep scaling with the lead they have.
Right now from the Omens, and now here comes Lefa, moving on in, drops the ball, gets slept. A little bit of rotation in towards lane 3. Paradox.
Ooh, goodbye, Hayes. You're a goner.
Swap in.
And drops the gold. 400 gold drop too. It's even worse.
Super clean executions by Flick. And you see it's not stopping there. Rocker on hot pursuit.
Oh, they're going in, huh?
A little bit of a piece of Abrams. Let's go in. Let's grab him.
Nah, they're not. They're not. It's fucking Abrams, dude.
He's not going to take the cloak out. That would have been aggro even by Rocker's standards.
Yeah, absolutely. And Unknown Omen's just getting a little bit further behind.
Miss Kelvin. Ooh, not having a good time, Miss Kelvin. Not having a good time. Self-rescue beams too? Oh, dude, he just gets bullied. Everybody has double the Kelvin's net worth. He has 7k at 15 minutes. He's just running around dying. What does he even do? Well, I didn't die there, actually. Take her back.
Back into the game, getting a kill, up to 11k souls, trying to be more competitive. However, at the same time, Lefa taking down
Lefa split pushing, farming. Backs up. He's got camps to do. See you guys.
That was ridiculous. DMB was probably
no, buff first. Buff first.
Second
now he's camping
from actually getting out for the teleport. Instead, seismic slam hits just in time. Lets the Unknown Omen secure the kill.
At 2 slots to 0.
Still pretty far behind, but now Dan.
It's 2 slots to 1, I think.
Yeah. They're gonna go for a turn in here, but Hydra Nation says, "Yeah, we want this fight."
Yeah, they've got kazoo bombs they can put all over the place. There's no frozen shelter. Peer content used that very recently, so that's actually kind of an issue. If they wanted to have one ult,
they're diving.
Then winning that fight, but
bro,
hey, there's going to be an engagement before we.
Hydra Nation knows they're going to turn in there, so they're taking the fight before they get caught up. Or before they rotate to the turn-in.
It just kills the momentum of the push. They have to stay back.
And now they just have to wait 20 seconds for Shiv to respawn. They can actually wait with the urn. They can choose.
Makes all the sense in the world given the comeback potential of the urn.
Now the problem is, if you look at the mini-map, Wraith is split pushing this whole time. Mirage is going to match.
They're in a holding pattern, Dan. They lose walkers. They lose progress on the map. They lose map control. They lose camps. So it all comes at a pretty terrible cost.
And Mirage is dead. Wow. Get Wraithed. And Kelvin turns in. I mean, at least Kelvin turned in. Paradox swap, slowing hex.
Flick is honestly just such a god on Paradox. The plays are always so good. And just like you said, CP, the just sheer dominance and map control that they have, the presence on this map for Hydra Nation is so extremely oppressive.
Yeah, and I mean, you think about what just transpired.
Bro, he's at 22k soul, 16 minutes, and they're going to do mid-boss.
But in return, they get the world. They get a whole bunch of map control. They get Walker.
I assume he's going to group up now for mid. Yeah, he is. All right, here comes 7. He's going to have stun for mid-boss just in case.
The contest is going to be here, but they just leave hydration to finish mid-boss. The rest go to fight those that are coming in. Rescue beam on the Haze.
Nice try on the escape.
Once more. Gets the Divine Barrier and Rescue Beam from the Kelvin, able to get away.
He's dead. He's dead.
But
right?
now that the fought off the Unknown Omens, Dan, the mid boss is theirs for the taking.
Didn't die. Didn't die.
Indeed, and there's really no stopping this. It's such a difficult spot. At the same time, we've got
Electric Hoodie. Watch the EU games today. Actually, really
I have
good.
trouble saying his name. Venenu trying to get some objective money on number 1 lane. Oh, Seismic coming in.
Wait.
Can actually steal it.
Oh, close.
They aren't able to steal it. They go in with the frozen shelter.
The
and
Abrams was
Seismic
so
slam, but it's not
close
going
to
be
stealing that.
enough. It was a good idea. It was a Hail Mary play, and I mean, it feels like they really did need to commit to some kind of Hail Mary. It's as good as any other, but it's not going to work.
Also, is Venenu going to be able to get out? The cavalry is coming.
Self stuns, chase Mirage. Boom.
Maybe on the menu here, but instead, this is going to be Venenu taking the
Welcome to 7, boys.
Going the way, 'cause you have a very
He's farmed enough.
Ivy,
He is going to stat check you.
Yeah.
What is that bug on the
TP
animation?
there for the Mirages, you do need time to actually get the TP off. So if you can already see your opponents in that fashion, there's not enough time at that point. You need to be able to, like...
I think the other problem there too just would have been Ivy, where they have Stone Form in reserve. As soon as you try and go to teleport, you're probably just going to get interrupted. So it was the right to send the shutdown to Mirage.
Absolutely. And now the lead is going to compound. But something, again, we can remind those of you that were not around for the first...
I think it's an accidental self-cast there. No, I think he's...
We actually had an
it could have been,
comeback
but...
from a 55k soul deficit. Well, I say comeback. They managed to equalize the deficit.
Oh,
They're
got
not
him.
losing, but they showed it could be done.
A's caught, swapped, and done. Like
damn, dude. See, this is support builds I'm talking about. It's a support build, but you do a lot of damage. That's how I feel like support builds should be in this game. You should do damage and support. It's not like I buy 0 gun items. I'm very passionate about this.
Dapper spent more time in a space-time warp than getting to play the game.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. And at this level of play, you know, okay, an Infernus has a flame dash. The Wraith has a teleport. You know, these are the carries that are really impactful, and they have ways to escape getting targeted. But if you're Haze, you don't really have any tools like that. You get a Sleep Dagger. That's good for 1 player.
He self-casted so Mirage can't tornado timing the stun.
Like a tickle. Patron getting burned on down.
He still could.
Still in play for hydronation, and Dan, this
Probably
could be
more
the
difficult to know
final
the timing.
And the 4-peat on the way.
Boom.
Shot, swap, dead. Once more, Flick setting the stage on the Paradox, and you see the Patron exploding before your eyes. Hydronation going for the finish here and now. Unknown Omens stuck in their spawn. Last gas spear from Elion moves on out, immediately burned down. The telekinesis in, so is the GG well played. The Patron burned on down here.
Rip Haze, boys, rip Haze.
Leffa though drops a storm cloud, and it is over.
GG!
Hydronation, your 4-time champions of Deadlock Fight Night North America.
That's it. We're gonna DQ them, get them out of here. Let's bring in some other teams so some other guys can make some money.
Yeah, they are very dominant.
And yet again, we're seeing why they are one.
But man, I mean, hey, the EU games today though were completely competitive. We have 3 different winners and 3 different weeks in EU. In NA, we have the same team dominating for 4 weeks. Honestly, I don't think it's a surprising thing at all. Like, Hydration's team is incredibly, they're just really good. And also, I mean, North America compared to Europe plays at such a high level across every esport that I think it's only normal that NA in this case would be so dominant to never, you know, just stay one team at the top the whole time, because that would just such incredible dominance from North America here. I want to see Hydration's team take a trip to EU. Yeah, I'm very excited to see EU versus NA when it pops up.
To stop him, or he wins the game. What more can you say? Especially in map 1 where the Infernus play.
Double parry!
I mean, this 1v2 at the beginning, one of the more ridiculous openings to a Deadlock match we've ever seen, and the hits kept on rolling for Leffa as things went on.
Let me explain why actually. So I chose him as player of the match. I completely could have gone with Flick as well, but I feel like the reason I chose Leffa was what we saw in the first map and the second map. Because when he got ahead, he knew how to push that, and he knew how to make that lead that he was given with 2 kills early on to help his team succeed and win the game. I feel like similar to like the way we saw him play 7 as DDK.
Positioning rescue beams harder as McGinnis and Calvin and Ivy. That's true. The other thing is Calvin and Ivy
when he gets into these fights,
they have
he's
more
gonna be
useful
a
ultimates
wall that you cannot
for no
see.
money, whereas McGinnis's ult is just pure DPS, which is good,
Made him
but it's not
deserving,
utility in the same
of player of
fashion.
the match because he was so good on both
Like
of
Kelvin
those
Joe
maps
mid boss,
in
for example, is
completely
amazing.
different styles of one where you're laning, one where you're just
Same
you know,
thing
being
with
a
Ivy.
to help his team get that victory.
Man, he was so close to tornadoing there, I think.
The fact that Lefa is also mechanically perhaps one of the strongest.
You could
players
parry
in
a
North
tower in
America.
Deadlock. Yeah, you can
It's
parry
just-
towers.
yeah,
If you
I
parry a
feel like
tower,
he's
it
doing
doesn't
a lot of
attack for
actually
3
really good
seconds,
work
which lets you
in
just
being
all in,
the
basically.
most complete player possible, because I see Lefa putting in the work across, you know, varying different heroes, obviously using his skill sets, but also trying to innovate and trying to just min-max. So it's not just like a here's your brain dead.
Lefa is a capitalistic farmer.
Like, no,
He is trying to
Lefa
acquire
actually has a lot of
the
different gears to go
golden
to, and
grail,
he's
maximum
actually a pretty
souls
intelligent
per
player
minute
at the
per
same
quarter.
time. So it's
That game, though, I mean,
has so
yeah,
much
the 7
room to work with
has,
that they can sort of
you know,
let
insane soul
spend
count.
more
But you can
time
tell he's definitely farming
but
a
I feel
lot.
like when we watched EU, we didn't quite have the looming threat
Rocker
of,
was in a
oh
lot of
God,
those
this
early
guy's
fights a
going to
lot
get
more
really
than the
far
7
ahead in
was.
Soul.
Yo,
Pocket
what
doing a
happened
lot
to
of work,
Shiv
but I
this
also
game?
think,
Let's
you know,
talk about
Pocket
Shiv.
gets a little bit of stat inflation
How
no
does
matter
the
what
Shiv
because of the nature
do
of
less
affliction.
damage
The
than
thing
the
for me that
0
stands
gun
out,
item Kelvin?
17k
That's
damage
tough.
when the highest in the game is 19k on Paradox.
That's definitely tough.
is
I was
actually
questioning the Shiv.
nutty.
That's
That is
he
so
must have
much
had a
damage
that must have been a
contribution from
really rough game
Paradox,
for Mr.
who's
Panic had.
already
That's a tough way to
contributing
go.
above the
They got Paradox the whole game.
Completely agree. I
He
didn't
did
even
kind of,
notice
yeah.
until you
He was playing
mentioned, like,
Abrams
he's
last
the
game, wasn't he?
second
Oh, as for support builds, though, compared Quig's support damage, like it's a little bit less, but still like respectable versus the Kelvin. I know they lost and they got stopped this game. I was talking in general, like supports should try to be slightly behind, but still like good damage. Although I guess, you know, hey, on his team that might have been good damage because I got kind of steamrolled. So I take it back. Like he's actually relatively close to Abrams and Shiv. I think it was just a really rough game for him over across board. All right.
Especially on
Chat, I'm going to get out of here and go eat my dinner. They're closing out, doing their closing remarks. Thank you all so much for hanging out and watching me watch Deadlock Fight Night number 4. For anyone who wants to watch these in the future, they are doing these essentially every Wednesday. And so if you were just, you know, hey, come check it out next week, every Wednesday. So tomorrow, are you normally off Thursdays? I will be streaming tomorrow. I will be, yeah. I will be here tomorrow. Part of the fun of watching a tournament in this stage of a game is that it's kind of silly and so much changes week to week that you don't know what to expect the next week. It's not like Counter-Strike where you're like, oh boy, you know, I wonder if they're going to buy the op this game. You know, like, what I mean? Like, those games are so much more refined. There's so much more depth in those games because they've had years and years to polish and get down to the nitty gritty. And Deadlock, we're still learning the basics all the time. And it's just kind of like, because of that, the gameplay's worse and it's more silly. And it's definitely a different experience than watching a very polished, serious, super in-depth technical game. Like, for example, this weekend I'm going to go watch World's Finals. The level of play there is going to be insanely high, right? We don't have that here because it's so new. But that's also what makes it kind of fun to watch. In my mind. The fun is exploring the game together in a week-to-week format where, like, people are innovating and coming up with new ideas and strats and builds every week and trying to push the game. That's it. That's what I like.
Everyone on the stream. Thank you, co-streamers like Seagull that tuned on in. Thank you, Hex, who's been acting as our executive producer. And also congratulations to Hex for surviving Florida, not getting eaten by a gator, and getting safely home today, so far as we know.
Nice.
But yeah,
They give me a shout out. Hell yeah.
For us here tonight, Deadlock Fight Night. And we'll see you all next time.